It is started.
All right.
All right.
Last time on Strange Times, our group finally dealt with the assassin that they'd been dealing with the previous episode. They managed to tie him up quite nice and began to interrogate him. His name was Riker, from Reichland. Real original. For whatever reason, though, while going through this back and forth, Wombo grew quite attached to him and volunteered to stay up the entire night to keep him company, and even kind of hit on him a little bit. It was a little interesting to watch. However, Snurp would not let him have the entire night because nobody should be exhausted in a party like that, and took over second shift, which then he asked a question and actually received a good answer, which made him question his entire life choices up until that point. He had to recover from that one for a little bit. Third watch, though, was the eventful one, as Phelan managed to be convinced to let him go as he was not going to do anything. This ultimately proved to be a terrible idea, as he immediately pulled out a bow and arrow and shot the head of the refugees. However, Zoltan happened to be sleeping near the refugees and managed to save the old man before he kicked the bucket. However, that also proved to be a bad idea. My god, they cannot win at all. As it turns out, the village elder had been lying about, a lot of stuff and kind of was going off the deep rails and they were trying to gain more information from him, but he really wasn't relenting, even though he was in the zone of truth. And then, Sneed just got sick of it all and shot him in the throat with an arrow.
You didn't need to tell the truth, but you guys really pressured him. He was getting pretty stressed.
Yep. With that, though, Snurp, the keen-eyed, managed to find something on his person. It looked like the very same cylinder they had been given earlier by our good friend, Stan Hammerman? Hanneman. Ah, it was close. The group thought this was very odd, but also didn't hide it well enough, and Zoltan caught a glimpse of it, while Sneed just didn't want any part of it. The group then made it into town, where they had a small side trip with a side vendor, but eventually have made it to the tavern. Well, most of them. I don't know if everyone's there, but most people are there, and that is where our story begins.
Memory serves, I think we were all there at the end.
Yeah, we had just left to go there. So yes, we are in a tavern. We even got a map.
You guys find yourself in the Iron Ale. It is packed to the rafters. There are patrons everywhere in a couple spots. You guys do see that there are crowds of basically soldiers, it looks like, in Reichland liveries. All seems to be unarmed and such, but they all seem to be chatting and loudly laughing and yelling things across the way and playing random games, and some dice are out and a few tables. And the place is very rowdy, very busy. Over at the bar, you do see the head of a dwarf sprinting around between, serving drinks here and there. There's a couple of dwarven women, one behind the bar, one kind of running between tables and bringing drinks out and such. They haven't been able to serve anyone of you guys yet, but I'll say at this point then, everyone except for, I think it was Womble and Sneed, have been here for a little bit, and then the rest of you had just arrived. Also, there's some weird fucking tavern music. What the fuck?
That's because Zoltan ain't playing yet.
Alright, floor is your guys'. What do you want to do?
Alright, y'all. Pick your poison. Zoltan's buying this round. What you want? Big guy.
I can go sit down and I'm like, I want 3 ales.
3 ales. I like the spirit. Womble, what's your poison?
I'm just not so sure if this alcohol is gonna be so good here. Like, I really like this last bar we were at, and I'm just not sure if I'm gonna like this one as much.
Okay, I'll come back to you. Snurp, what's your poison?
Snurp will have what the big guy's having.
3 ales? Well, I like it.
No. One ale.
Alright, we'll start you up. Yo, Sneed, what you want?
If memory serves, I was already here before the rest of the group. I'm already drinking.
Man, Zoltan don't care. Zoltan, get you another one.
Actually, Steve, you haven't been able to get a hold of one of the waitresses yet.
Oh, god damn it.
He's trying to drown me. He's trying to give me too much drink.
Come back to me.
Alright, I'll come back to you. Phelan, what you want?
No. I'm ready now. Give me wine.
Thanks.
Nothing for you either, Phelan?
I'm good.
Alright, I got you, Wombo. I got you wine.
Yeah, I'm fancy today.
Alright, I can respect that. Alright, Sneed, last call. You want anything? I'm heading up there right now.
Yeah, apparently, what's the equivalent to a shot in D&D?
A shot? I mean, they have shots. They have actual shots of stuff. The price varies depending on the type of booze you're going for and stuff. They have rum, they have bourbon, they have your standard alcohols.
All right, let's go with shots of bourbon.
All right, I got it. I'm heading to the bar.
Okay. You have to kind of crowd your way past a large group of soldiers who are kind of rambunctiously like yelling and pushing and shoving, and you can kind of make your way around the corner of it. Behind the counter, there's seems to be a middle-aged, probably slightly older dwarven gentleman with balding on the top, with a neatly trimmed, probably about medium-length beard, brown hair, kind of stout. He seems to be a little bit portly. Seems to be another woman, dwarf, sprinting around next to him too, getting some food and running back into the back room. The male dwarf kind of comes over to you like, all right, hi there, yes, what can I get for you?
Hi there, thank you, sir. Can I get 5 ales, a drink of wine, and a shot of bourbon?
5 ales, drink of wine, shot of bourbon. Okay, what's fucking math? I'll give you a lot for a golden 5 silver, I think.
All right, I got you.
Okay, I'll be right there with it. One moment. And he kind of waddles back. He is busy off his ass. And maybe about like 30, 40 seconds later, he comes over with like, starts pouring the drinks out in the ales. He hands them over to you like, you need a plate for all this here. He gives you like a serving platter.
Awesome. I appreciate that.
All right, if you need anything else, wave down my daughter or something. We'll take care of you.
All right, sounds good. And I leave 2 gold on the counter for him, because I know he said 1 gold and 5 silver, but I'm tipping him a little bit.
Oh, thank you, sir. That's very much appreciated.
Very much appreciated for the alcohol. Thank you, kindly.
If you need anything. No, I'm coming down right now, sir. I'll be there in a minute. And kind of wanders off to the other side of the bar, where another soldier has been pounding on the bar.
All right, and then I'm heading back with all the drinks.
Okay. Make it back. Hand out the drinks to everybody.
One question: was the wine served in what was it served in?
It's like it's basically like a wooden tankard kind of thing.
Okay.
The shots are also basically in these small little crude, almost like stone cups.
Question.
Yep.
Yeah, question. Is the seat big enough for my ass cheeks?
You have to opt for one of the stool chairs. But yeah, I mean, your ass kind of enfolds and hugs the chair, but you got it.
Okay, then I'm gonna be wailing uncomfortably for a little while, I guess.
Booty butt.
Zoltan's gonna raise his mug of ale. The good friends in good times, and he's just gonna start drinking.
You hear some of the soldiers behind you, hey! And they all take a big swig and they start laughing and more and stuff and cheering.
I'm just kind of looking a bit
That was cool.
sullen and just taking a sip at the first one, not chugging it like I used to.
Well, I'm gonna chug all my wine, 1 gulp, and I'm gonna turn to Phelan and say,
Do I look fancy now?
After a bath, you'd look fancy.
Hey, well,
If he drank that much, does he have to make a constitution?
I'm saying if you get a few more drinks in.
Okay.
green one. I got an idea. Next time, stick your pinky out. I hear that's supposed to be fancy.
Okay, will do. That's a good idea on you.
Yeah, I like that idea, actually. And Zoltan's just gonna, like, lift his pinky as he tries to drink his ale. Hey, yo, Sneed, how's the bourbon?
Gone. Sneed just chugged it.
Was it at least good?
Crude,
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
That bourbon.
What'd you say, Padley?
I just said crude yet functional would describe the bourbon.
It's not a refined bourbon. It's simply what it is.
one last question about the the serving cup for the wine.
Yeah.
So it's basically just a beer mug, like beer
Essentially.
stein. Yeah.
Yep.
So quite large for my hands.
Yeah, you have to kind of like, you're like a kid with a sippy cup that's chugging wine.
Okay. So for the next stein, I will put out both pinky fingers on both sides of the cup.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Snurp's definitely drinking his two-handed.
Yeah.
He's got his like snout in the cup.
You guys also kind of have to like reach up awkwardly. Everything's human sized, so you're used to it though.
All right. So I got a question for y'all. How long have y'all been together? Because I'm hearing like you guys had a weird circumstances which y'all got together.
Maybe about a week.
Only about a week?
Yeah, this Ashley guy really got us down.
Is that the correct in-game time about, you think, Badly?
Sorry, one more time.
Like, is
About a
that the
week.
correct in-game time, like about a week we've been together?
That'd probably be about right. A week and a half, maybe.
Okay.
Dang, the way you guys communicate, I thought you guys had been around a lot longer.
Well, when you open up people around you with some people, you know, it really makes you bond.
I can
Especially when things
respect
try to kill you left and right.
Oh. See, Sneed and I know that all too well, don't we, Sneed? He tries to kill me a lot, but I know he don't mean it.
Is there a bathroom or outhouse or something for this location? Because I'll probably have my character go do that.
You'd have to try to catch one of the. You can catch one of the waitresses. There's basically it's actually probably like a 14-year-old dwarven girl who's running around with like plates and pitchers, like expertly dodging between people, occasionally tripping. Oh, yes, we have a facility. It's going to be up the stairs, all the way down the hallway in the back. There might be a line though. I'm sorry.
All right, I'm gonna go there. I didn't see if you pinged anything, but I'm just gonna say I went there. I'm not gonna move the token.
Yeah, you're off the map for the moment. You wander upstairs. There's probably about like 4 or 5 soldiers ahead of you. One of them's like puking on the wall, while the others are kind of like, oh no. And you'll be up there for a little bit.
Okay.
Seeing my human shield leave and noticing I'm right next to a group of people, I'm gonna skiddishly climb under the table with my drink and pop up over here.
Okay.
You do that a lot, don't you?
Yeah. Snurp not very comfortable in town.
You know, I could see that. You're a little guy, a lot of tall people. I could take it.
Yeah, and I'm a kobold. Most people, they don't like kobold around.
You know, I'll be honest, you're the first kobold I ever met, and you're pretty alright.
Not all of us are.
Well, that's disappointing. Yo, Wombo, all goblins like you? Are they worse, better? What am I looking at?
I probably have to say, well, I've really only been around ground gobbles, so I can't really say about above ground goblins and stuff, but ground ones are very, very stupid. You don't want to go into a dark alleyway with one of those.
You know, I had heard that. That's why I was a little shocked when you were talking. But I respect it. Alright.
How long have you and Sneed been eloping?
Eloping? Aw, you're such a kidder. Nah, man, I was wandering, doing one of my many travels when I came across Sneed. Now, I said a little bit of let go, but so here I am on a river, and there's some kids playing. I was like, oh, that's real cute. The kids are playing all over there. And I look in the water, and there's this 6-foot-long, 7-foot-long gator. And I don't know about y'all, but I see a kids near a gator. I ain't taking no chances. I dove in there to save them kids from that gator. Turns out, though, that wasn't no gator. The left hook was kind of the telltale on that one. It was my good friend Sneed. And you know what? That was the start of a beautiful friendship, let me tell you something.
That was the start of a miserable adventure that I'm still on.
He's such a kidder.
Yeah, don't know too many gators that throw punches.
Yeah, see, that's why I thought it was a little suspicious too. Also, the screaming of "Get off me, you buffoon! I am no gator!" kind of gave it away as well.
I'm shocked that the left hook did knock him out and maybe let him drown.
I gotta tell you, it was damn close. It was damn close.
So what are you guys on the road for?
Well, you know, Sneed, what were you out there? You never told me.
I was bathing.
No,
was
I mean, like,
on my
why
way from
are you
one forest to another?
Like, why are you traveling, Sneed?
My current objective is well known, though apparently not well accepted.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm just going to shoot a look of sadness to the rest of the group, because they get it, but he doesn't.
I think for that they'd have to make an insight check.
Insight check time?
Nah, I'm just screwing around. You know.
Okay.
Besides, it's Padley that has the call.
So, before I ran into you, Sneed, what was you doing? Other than bathing, obviously. Zoltan's gonna take another drink as he's waiting impatiently.
I was hunting goblinkin in a swamp nearby.
Just spit take.
Take it. Yep.
No wonder you licked your lips when you saw me.
Okay, that's great. I love it. That's fantastic.
To be fair, Womble, you do not seem to resemble the creatures I was hunting and killing.
Oh, God.
Is it because I sometimes wear a hat?
The hat helps, but on top of that, most of them don't talk before they try attacking you.
Oh.
So all I'm hearing is Goblin, and our friend Womble here is an exceptional goblin, and we should treasure that.
He is unique among his kin.
I'll take it.
You should have seen when Phelan gave me a bath. It made me 3 times stronger.
Yep, and you're in the need for another one.
I will agree with Phelan on that one, Womble. When I had you carrying, you were smelling something fierce. I didn't want to say nothing, but since everyone else is saying something, I thought I should chime in as well.
Damn, this wouldn't have hurt my feelings so badly if everybody didn't jump on me now. But now my feelings are gone.
Xander, around this time, you do finish up upstairs if you want to come back down.
Okay, well, I wanted to strike up a conversation with one of the soldiers while waiting.
All right. You can tap one on the shoulder. It's like, yeah, mate.
So, seems like there's plenty of celebration going on downstairs. Anything in particular going on?
Yeah, we lived. Another campaign, another day for glory. So the Esser Third. Huzzah! Back to the front in 2 weeks. Huzzah! You know how it goes.
Can't say I know exactly how it goes. Never been on a battlefield before.
Kind of looks you up and down. No shit! Huh. You ought to try it. You probably do fine. Well, Arrow would find you easy.
I've been in scraps, but not full-scale war.
Well, you should sign up as a mercenary. You get good money that way, and you get better assignments than us grunts.
So is there a particular place you're being stationed?
Us? I mean, we're heading back to the front in probably about a couple of weeks. We're just here for R&R so that our wounded can actually walk again. We'll be heading back in 2 weeks. We're going to be, I think the current plans are mounting an assault on Shahan again, but...
Wait, what was that?
I said we'll be mounting an assault on Shahan again, but place has been a nut to crack.
Mounting an assault on Shahan.
Right.
So I'm just trying to take some notes here.
You're good.
I'm not sure how to spell it, but S-H...
S-H-A-J-A-N.
And these are, soldiers of Reichland?
Yeah, Esser Third. Needs to be a regiment just on shore leave from what the guy's telling you. Not shore leave. What the hell's the word for, like, basically R&R and recovery time. They're kind of just taking a break here.
A short respite.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think real quick if there's anything else I wanted, any other info that I
So,
can try to
gentlemen,
pump out of him.
The hell are you doing here if you're not a soldier?
I was providing safe passage for a particular merchant for this that's familiar with this town.
Yeah, guard. I can see that being a good profession. Well, stick to it. Don't get close to the war if you don't got it, unless you really want to make some good money, but not if you got anything you really care about holding on to.
Yeah, I've got stuff to care about down south, but I can't go there for a while.
Nope. Well, we all got our shit, I'm sure. Hey, excuse me, I gotta drain the lizard, so if you could step back a couple paces so I can close the door.
Okay, yeah, and I leave him alone, and I think that's gonna wrap up my stuff upstairs.
Alright. After a little bit, then you can start wandering back down while the others are still conversing.
Yep, I go back down.
And as you're kind of coming back down, too, you do see coming into the door the familiar form of Alan as you just catch this glimpse through him through the crowd, and he kind of spots you. He's like, "Oh, hey! Hey, guys!" Kind of wanders up to the table, takes a seat.
Oh, he took my seat with the alcohol on it?
That was Xanar's seat.
Okay. Hi. Yep, nice to see you again, Snurp.
Hey, Alan, what's your poison? I got you.
I give him a tiny snarl.
Good to see you too, Snurp. I'll take a wine. Well, how is it here? It's probably not good. Just wine.
Just wine? Alright, I need another drink anyway. Anyone else need nothing?
Simply raises a clawed hand.
Alright, I got you, Sneed. I got you. Alright, got you, Snurp.
How much money do you have? Jeez.
I mean, I got enough if you guys want to cover the next round after this one.
Well, I like to just say I have a lot of money, so I'll do it.
Oh, well, that's mighty appreciative.
Oh, by the way, what time would it be? Because if it was like around dinner time, I'd probably be ordering some food as well.
It's a bit past, but you can order some food, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm totally gonna go up to the place and order some food. Maybe like a house special. They got it.
He's basically, his house special is what he's able to put out fast enough, or his poor wife is. It seems to be a large pot of what seems to be some sort of beef stew. It's really only about like, basically about like, I'm gonna say like 5 copper per bowl. And you get some bread with it and shit.
Yeah, I get 2 bowls since I'm a big dude.
Okay, yeah, this just marks off a silver. And then if you're getting another round of drinks for everyone, Zoltan, that's another gold and a half.
Okay. But I think Womble said he got this one, so if
Okay,
Womble
gold
wants to knock
and
that
a
off,
half.
then
Alright.
we'll do it that way.
Minus 2 gold. Add 5 platinum.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Yeah, because it's a gold and a half. And I'm assuming I'm getting change for my gold.
You are,
You
but
get-
what was this about
you-
platinum? Because
yeah.
platinum's not
Did I
gold, it's
say
just-
platinum or meant silver?
Yeah, you're like minus 2 gold, add 5 platinum. We're like, wait,
I could have
hold
sworn
on.
I said silver. It's all silverish color anyway.
Somebody check his character sheet. Make sure he's not.
Don't worry.
I've just been using platinum as silver the whole time.
Oh boy.
You managed to get the drinks back, a couple bowls of the stew for, Xanar.
How's it taste?
It's pretty good. It's hearty. You can tell that it's kind of a mismatch of ingredients, but it's homey feeling. Like it's not bad. It's just like a big hearty stew.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait for Xanar to take one of his sips of ale, and as he puts it down, I'm gonna minor illusion, make it look like one of those Womble stink bugs is floating in his drink.
Okay.
Oh boy. I was about to go this route myself.
Xanar, you definitely notice this immediately as soon as you
Well,
go out and take another drink.
Do I have to take a saving throw to realize if it's
Stare at it, if you stare at it, you make a investigation check against his DC to
Correct.
determine if it's an illusion.
Correct.
Oh.
Investigation against a 15.
Okay. Okay, first bad roll of the night coming right up. Sorry, my dice were not ready, but it's right here.
Oh yeah, just going through your dice tower, or just right onto the
Just,
table.
I don't do it on. I have a dice tray.
So no tower.
Yeah, I think I fail. It is 11.
It's like an N64 graphics stink bug, but holy fuck, you're convinced, and it's in your fucking drink, yo.
N64 graphics stink bug.
I was gonna stare at it and shove it to the middle.
Yo, Xanar, what's up?
There's a bug in there.
What? You got a bug?
Drop the illusion.
I'm gonna look in the drink. See nothing, obviously.
I dropped the illusion, so now there's nothing in there.
Yeah, that's he was responding to that, I think.
Yep. That's just huh. Did it sink?
Possible.
I wouldn't drink that. Here, let me go get you another one. Hold up.
You can get another ale for him pretty easy for like 4 copper.
Okay. Oh boy, now I gotta do math.
Alan kind of sits there like looking around at you guys. So, I guess, next round's on me, by the way. I guess I should have kind of pointed that out.
I'm not appreciative, Al.
But yeah, so what's your guys' plans now?
That's a good question.
I think we have stuff to handle back in Dastra.
Oh, okay. With those weird little things you guys found.
Maybe.
What things?
Got a couple of, yeah. Guess so.
What things?
Yeah, I'm confused.
You just handed me one the other. Never mind.
Alan's just really uncomfortable sitting in his seat, not saying anything.
Snurp looks puzzled too.
What did I hand him something?
You know, the and he kind of holds his hands in like a cupped motion, like as if the shape of the cylinder things.
Did I give him something to drink?
Never mind. I don't need to know anyway. I honestly just came by to get you guys around and thank you, and then, no offense, probably not see you guys for a really long time. Hopefully.
Snurp's okay with that.
Yeah, me too. No offense, Snurp.
I don't blame you.
I don't know. These guys seem like fun. Speaking of which, hey, yo, Phelan, I got a question for you.
I might have an answer.
Is that a baby bear that you got on you?
It's a squirrel.
Man, I will take that too. Can I see the little Dickens?
Oh, sure.
It's probably gained some weight by now, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Not super noticeably. It's only been a few days. It's calmed down a lot. It's stopped having as many hissy fits, and it's very comfortable in the little swaddled up backpack that Phelan has now.
Hey, you know what? While this is happening, I'm also going to do the ritual.
The what?
The ritual so I can speak with animals.
Oh, right. Okay, sure. Kind of sit down and have a weird little concentration moment while everyone's trying to talk around you at the bar, and after the few minutes go by, all of a sudden you can once again hear that the bear is currently just sitting in the pack. It's not really making any noise. It's just sort of sitting there, sleeping almost. Not really sleeping, just kind of in that state of like, yep, I'm a bear, I'm sitting here, I'm not doing anything.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna listen in case they start talking.
I mean, I'm assuming Phelan feeds it pretty regularly. But by the way, Phelan, you are getting low on food for it.
Alright, I'll pick some up before we leave on Newtown.
I did give her a small fish, but it's probably just barely enough for the bear.
Yeah, I mean, that would have gone pretty fast.
It's most of bones and guts.
So I guess I missed it. Did Phelan hand the bear over to me, or are we still in
Yes,
that?
I handed you the bear.
Oh, look at you, you little Dickens!
At this point, the bear, Xanar, is going, What? Mom! 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 The rest of you is just,
And I'm trying to calm him down. I'm like, aw.
They want to be
Okay,
handed back to Phelan in a little bit.
Oh, that's fine. I just wanted to say a little thing. Aw, look at you, little cutie. It's awfully big for a squirrel.
That's at least how my guy's interpreting it.
It starts like gumming your hand.
Aw, it's adorable. You sure this is a squirrel? This looks like a bear.
Snurp's gonna reach over and scratch it behind the ear a little bit.
It's a really big species of squirrel.
Oh, dang, I learned something new today.
It's
Cute little squirrel.
With the attention. It's now gotten used to you guys manhandling a bit, so it's calming down a bit.
Oh, that's good.
You've been manhandling it?
Yeah?
Oh no.
Snurp definitely manhandled it to get out of the last bar.
Yeah. Hey, yo, Sneed, look, I got a little baby squirrel.
Here, Ranger, you
You might want to look again there.
I mean, Phelan keeps telling me it's a squirrel.
That's a bear.
Is it? Zoltan like holds it up more to get a better look at it.
It's ugly because it's a very, very, very young bear, but it is a small baby bear.
I'm gonna like look for the tail. Yeah.
Huh. The surest way you'll know is if you pull that tail.
You know, normally I'd go with what you're saying, Sneed. But I don't think that's a good idea.
Please don't be mean to him.
I would never dare be mean to such an adorable little baby. Zoltan's just gonna kind of, play with it a little bit and then hand him back to Phelan.
Okay.
By the way, we've never named that cub yet. And is it male or female? Do we know?
It is a little girl.
Do
We've
we
been calling it a boy.
do we want to call her something?
What?
I don't know.
Do we want to give her a name?
Fuzzy.
Well, she's not always going to be this fuzzy.
Right now.
What's a good name for a bear? Wombo, you got any ideas?
I'm thinking real hard.
Alright.
What about Finger Snatcher?
Finger Snatcher? I don't know if that's a normal name for a bear. Though I like the creativity. Keep it up.
We'll have to think of something that's over time. We'll come back to it.
Maybe naming her Overdrinks isn't the best idea.
What are you talking about? This is where the best ideas happen. Zoltan just downs his second one.
I guess I'll go get the second one. And
I appreciate it, Alan.
Alan wanders off to the bar.
Try not to get too shit-faced tonight. Things always happen to go wrong when you guys drink too much.
What, you guys getting like bar fights or something?
Not for a while.
Snurp doesn't drink a whole lot unless something bad happens.
You know?
And that's even more of a reason not to drink much.
I thought that was the reason to drink.
That's what Zoltan thought too. Either celebration or trying to forget things. But tonight we're celebrating. We made it here in relatively one piece.
Because back with my brothers, they used to drink it all before I even got any.
How many brothers did y'all have?
Well, Kobolds are, kind of funny with their mating, and, what you call brothers, not necessarily real brother for Snurp. I just call brothers because it's easier.
Okay. How many of them did you have?
Oh.
I look at my fingers and my toes.
Too many.
I was just an only child, so I cannot imagine.
Were you considered...
I can't imagine why.
I'm gonna ask Snurp, were you considered the youngest, or how were you aged in comparison to the other ones?
Well, Snurp would say kind of in the middle. Because how kobolds hatch their eggs, they just whoever has eggs, you kind of just throw them all in a pile and they hatch together. Never really know who your parents are.
Kobolds do eggs?
Kobolds do eggs.
What do goblins do? Is it just like normal?
Wow, I didn't
Well, I was
know.
out of character, but I'll answer this anyway.
Well, goblins do. Well, we kind of have families. It's more like a hierarchy of things.
Do they eat the young?
Only if they're very dumb.
I'm good.
But these are ground gobbos, so dumb is different.
I was gonna say, that's obviously why Womble wasn't eating, because he apparently wanted smart gobbos.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. For ground gobbos, smart is more like how well you can see in the dark.
Okay, I can see that. Staying alive and all that.
It's kind of surprising I survived.
Well, I'm glad to have at least met you. I'm glad to have met all y'all.
Alan at this point comes back with all the drinks, kind of hands them out.
Hey, thanks, Alan. I'm glad to have met you too.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not so sure he's glad he met us.
I don't know. Minus the incident, it's been interesting enough, and I did get here alive, if not unscathed.
That's the same thing for me.
And I know you guys weren't, super associated with the Meadows who went after me, so I can't really hold that against you fairly.
You want to hug?
So I have a serious question for you, Alan.
Yeah.
That thing that you gestured about earlier,
Uh-huh.
what do you know about it, if anything?
Those things? I'm not really sure. I was kind of curious myself, but I don't want to ask questions where I'm not. It kind of feels like one of those things. The more I know about, the less happy I'll be in the long run. So I've kind of kept my mouth shut.
Do you think you have any contacts that would know anything about this?
I can ask. If you guys want me to. Otherwise, I was just gonna shut the fuck up about it.
No, I'm not that interested.
You know what? Maybe it's best you don't get any more involved with it.
Yeah,
we've already
maybe.
put you in danger, and I think you don't deserve to have any more targets painted on your back.
That's appreciated.
I don't think any of us want any more of that.
Sometimes being stupid to something's the way to go.
Yeah.
I still don't know a whole lot about what they got.
Yeah. It's probably best.
Yeah, it'll probably go into the next river we cross.
You do have a... Oh, sorry, I just realized this is the Witcher, This is the Witcher theme song. It's getting really stuck in my head. God damn it, this is gonna be really stuck. Okay. Totally derailed me.
Then maybe change it?
I don't know if I would throw that in the river. It sounds like it's... I don't know, I'm just a little greedy, I guess. If I was in your guys' shoes, I'd figure out what the hell it was first.
Fair enough.
I don't know. You guys do whatever you want to do. I'm obviously not as qualified as half of you guys at what you guys do. Whatever the fuck it is you guys do. Takes a big swig.
Question, Padley. When we rescued Alan, he's a gnome, right?
Mm-hmm.
The guy hit into the river, he's also a gnome, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna strike up a little conversation about that, because I never got a chance to. Oh, by the way, Alan, when we saved you, there was another gnome there with the bandits. I don't suppose there's any connection there, was there?
The guy was a prick while I was held in the cage. He's basically... No connection. Just an asshole bandit, I think.
I want an insight.
Okay, go for it.
Wow, okay. I'm not gonna get any info out of it, I think. It's a dirty 20.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
I like that. As you're kind of watching him, he was about to trail into something else, and then he decided better against it. So there's something there, but it probably wasn't. He more so seemed to dismiss it as something not important.
Okay. I'll just leave it alone then.
Huh?
I'll just leave it alone then.
I've heard.
So wait, y'all found Alan tied up by some bandits?
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
I'm gonna mutter into my drink.
I found a Snurp there too.
Snurp was there too?
Yep, we saved them both at the same time.
The blue thing just yell insults at me from across the cage for like 3 days.
Oh, I can see why you don't like Snurp and Snurp don't like you then. That makes a
I
lot
don't
of sense.
mind Snurp. I don't care why he hates me.
I told you, kobolds don't like gnomes.
And I asked you why, and you said some crap about gods you don't even know about.
Exactly.
Yeah. Just takes another big drink.
Hey, at least-
Zoltan just kind of looks at Alan with just a, oh my god, I'm sorry kind of look.
I'm gonna point a finger across the table.
At least I'm not my brothers. My brothers would have eaten you.
With it being as packed here as it appears to be, do you think there's a chance that we'll be able to find rooms easily, or?
I
Yeah.
have no idea. I mean, kind of looked around a little bit. I mean, it looks like these are mostly just soldiers on like furlough, so I think you're probably gonna have more luck. This mostly is just packed because of the troops. I think they go back to a barracks or some shit.
What?
I can always ask Barkeep too.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll get up.
Okay.
Let me go wander on over there.
He's already schmoozed with some money.
Because I.
Okay, you wander all the way around to the bar. You just find the waitress.
Yep.
Okay. The waitress kind of stops for a sec, or the woman at the bar comes to her and is like, "Yes, dear, yeah, what can I do for you?"
Just that question. Y'all got rooms available or y'all booked up?
We have 2 rooms left. There'll be about a silver apiece. There are only 2 beds small each. Nothing more I can do there. Sorry.
Okay, I'll go tell my friends then. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Wander back. So they only got 2 rooms with 2 beds each. Well, it's a silver, so that's a pretty good split on who needs to do that.
Well, I don't see why we can't pile in.
Snurp sleeps on floor usually.
I'm more comfortable sleeping in a tree. I'll go outside town.
I think it's best if we stay together. It's best.
Last time we split up when someone slept outside, unfavorable results happened.
Yeah, bad things happen.
What kind of bad things?
Well, we once had a bard. Now we don't.
What? You got Zoltan right here.
I don't mean you. Before you guys, we had a bard. Then we didn't. That's the kind of bad things that I'm talking about. So,
Wait.
I say we take the 2 rooms, and I mean, there's 6 of us, so there's enough space.
I'm fine
Why
with
you're a
that.
sleepover?
I am not sharing a room.
I will take. I'll take Womble and Snurp. But Womble, I swear to the gods, you must bathe before you go into that room.
Okay. I'll up your assertion of order with a question. Who had the best alcohol here?
I mean, I just had some ale. I don't think it was me.
Also, Womble, I'd rather you not get too drunk because
No.
This
drunken
isn't.
casting is bad.
This isn't for drinking. It's for bathing.
No, you're not bathing in alcohol.
Mm.
You bathe in water with soap.
But it
Like I taught. Remember?
I don't know. The last time I bathed in water, I ended up with that. Maybe if he bathes in alcohol, he won't.
See, he's such a kidder. He has definitely bathed since then. Otherwise, I have no idea how Wombo gets that stinky.
I will only bathe in holy water.
Does he know how expensive that is?
I'm a fancy gobbo today.
You said holy water?
Yeah.
I can make holy water.
Oh shit, really?
Fine, I'll go bathe. I don't need holy water.
Thank you.
Ah,
Let's make my bath.
At around this point, you do hear Alan all of a sudden go, oh shit, don't say anything, don't say anything, don't say anything, don't say anything. And he's kind of like hiding behind Xanar a little bit as you kind of peek over the edge of the room, and in comes that tall-ass Thorbold, and she's walking towards the bar.
Oh, hey, that's the lady that showed me the healing potion.
Oh, that's the pink one.
Yeah.
Lady, over here!
Oh,
Kind of turns
What?
her head. Oh, the patrons from earlier, and then
quick, under the table.
stops for a second as she looks at Alan. My esteemed friend.
Oh,
I was like, fuck
oh no.
you, Steed. And she walks over.
You're an asshole.
Zoltan's got a shocked face because he doesn't remember the last time Sneed actually called out to somebody.
She comes over to Alan. My dearest friend.
Outside of
Buy
character,
you a drink and have a brief conversation. You'll all excuse him, won't you?
take him.
We were in the middle of a discussion.
I get up and offer her my chair.
Fine. I think we'll have a conversation over by the bar. And she just grabs the back of his chair and starts pulling him away across the room.
And I'm gonna, while that's happening, while they're moving away, I kind of do a whisper. Anybody able to listen in on that conversation?
No, not without going invisible.
I was
what
gonna
was
say,
this-
somebody could be invisible.
what was
Can
this
I
one?
say out of context something?
Mhm.
That is because I no longer have a charlatan. It is Alan's fault. And on top of that, Sneed doesn't like people at the best of times, so if he can find a way to quickly screw one over for the laughs, he's gonna do it.
I like this character.
Man, he is a boomer character.
He really is.
You know, back in my day, Sonny.
She's got Alan at this point all the way over to the bar, and she is basically got this big smug grin on her face, and Alan is just sweating. And he starts trying to, like, you can see he's very animated, explaining things. He's like making huge hand gestures, trying to tell some extremely long story. And she's just sitting there with her arms crossed, taking sips of this wine, staring down at him, occasionally saying things.
I'm gonna tap Zoltan on the shoulder and say, "Make Snurp invisible."
This is sugar.
You want me to make Snurp invisible? I mean, I only do it with their permission. Snurp, you want to be invisible?
Yeah, what?
I kind of wasn't paying attention for the moment.
Invisible?
Yeah, you want to be invisible?
Why am I taking you invisible?
I don't know. Xanar told me to make you invisible. I always ask permission.
You should listen in to Alan and the tall furball lady.
Why? He's leaving us.
I think it'd be interesting to know what's going on. Why he's so scared of her.
If I have to.
Now the question is, do you want to?
Not particularly.
Alright.
Okay.
Zoltan go invisible then.
That was a really big word for Snurp.
Okay, Zoltan goes invisible.
Now, did anybody notice that?
That's Tina. There's a dog in the corner of the bar that's just barking away.
Yep.
I actually added a dog. His name is Brutus, if anyone cares. Okay.
I'm gonna sneak on over.
Make a stealth check with advantage.
I'd like to say thank God I had advantage because my first roll was a nat 1. 18.
18. That's okay. That's pretty good. You get through. At one point, you bump into one or two patrons who are like, what the hell? And then they kind of look at the guy and like, hey, piss off! And they kind of start yelling at each other a little bit, but everything kind of calms down a bit quick. You do get within range, and you kind of pop a squat near some of these soldiers, and you do kind of just start to listen in.
Okay.
Alan's currently in the middle of like a long explanation. You kind of catch in on the point where he's like, okay, so, but we got to the tent. And when we got to the tent, I swear, we were all having drinks. It was a good time. I didn't know it was your money. I didn't know it was your daughter. I had no idea that was your daughter. If I had any idea, I would not. I'm gonna watch my words carefully here. And she's sitting there like, of course you're going to watch your words carefully, because if you don't, I'm going to bury you 20 feet underneath this inn.
Zoltan's gonna try really hard to stifle a laugh when he hears that I didn't know it was your daughter.
if you continue to listen in, Alan got into some pretty, as he's trying to kind of explain his way out of a hole here, he's digging himself a fresh one. Alan got into some pretty iffy business deal where he not only basically scuffled this woman's daughter out of about 25 platinum of the mother's, he also slept with her and did not contact her again.
Maury.
He's attempting to explain his way out of this hole. It's not going well. His face is getting redder and redder. Every time he looks up, this woman is just staring down at him. She's basically got his balls in a vice grip.
Not the kinky kind.
Not kinky kind. By the end of it, she kind of looks down. Well, darling, I'm going to tell you this once, and I'm going to tell you it very clearly, so listen, please. Yes, ma'am! You're going to make everything up to me with interest, and you're going to make things honest with my daughter. Do I make myself clear? Yes!
Oh, she likes fruit snacks.
But when we were talking about honest, what do you mean? And she kind of goes into more shit. How long are you going to be listening in?
I mean, Zoltan loves juicy gossip, so he's just gonna kind of keep listening in.
How long does invisibility last?
An hour.
Okay. She starts laying out that Alan's gonna owe her back maybe about in the range of 50 platinum for the deal. He's going to also have to personally apologize to the daughter, take her out on no less than 25 more dates, where his behavior will be of the best, above board attitude. And Alan does squeeze out of having to guaranteed prepare marriage to her only by taking on an extra 10 platinum to the deal. But that's basically the sweat of it. And at that point, too, they kind of sit there at the bar, and she starts having some drinks. He starts having some drinks. Their conversation does get a little bit more cordial after that. It seems like they knew each other from a long time ago, so they are having some conversations beyond that. And they've calmed down a bit. But now Alan realizes he's got his balls in a vice grip, and he's given up. He's resigned at this point. And they just sit at the bar starting to trade old stories.
Okay, that's when Zoltan's gonna duck out.
Yeah.
No more juicy gossip.
Okay.
I'm just gonna plop back down on my seat and then turn off the invisibility.
Slurp almost falls out of his chair when he comes back.
That's a good party trick.
What?
I'll be right back.
Oh, it's just you.
I have made some good money off of invisibility, let me tell you something. So, Alan and that woman's daughter, they got busy. And she wasn't too happy about that.
Busy doing what?
Making babies.
You'll learn when you're older, Snurp.
Oh, mating.
Yeah, they was doing that. But Alan kind of left, which I know you said in Kobolds that doesn't really matter, but for them it really does matter.
Which I'm going to kind of get like an indignant look and look at Phelan.
Snurp's old enough to mate.
What did I walk back to?
Not very high.
Anyway, so also he kind of done screwed her out a lot of money, and I do mean a lot of money. So he got to pay that back. You got to call the daughter. He's got to go on dates with the daughter. Oh, it was great. I wish I had more invisibilities because y'all should have been there.
Oh, by the way, we never got the rooms yet. I'll probably go over and grab us the rooms.
Okay.
And how much?
Zoltan was a little preoccupied with gossip.
Oh, when you're getting the rooms, ask for a wash basin so I can give Womble a bath.
Sure.
Or at least make sure he bathes.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I get the rooms and I ask for the wash basin as well.
Okay. She yells to the small girl, Ember, make sure that you get the wash basin up to the room 4 up above. And the girl who's just running around like, yes, Mom! And she's sprinting around with the plates yet.
Okay. And how much?
You guys got your rooms. The rooms are...
It was like-
It was 2 silver
each?
total.
Yep.
Okay. Paid.
And as you're on your way back towards the table, Xanar, you do see at the corner of the room a figure walk in. Oh, who popped?
Bye, Rhythm Bot.
Fuck you, Rhythm Bot. I don't know.
Fuck off.
Fuck off. You do see walk into the corner of the room. I'd like everyone to please make a really quick perception check.
Hold on, I'm chasing a kitten off my desk.
16.
Zoltan got 24.
Damn. Snurp got a 10.
19.
Okay. I think that...
17.
Yeah, you guys all rolled high enough. At the corner of the room, you guys see a black cloaked figure walk in with face exposed, bow strapped across his back. It's the figure you guys had dealt with just a little while ago.
The one whose face that I would recognize because I took off his mask.
You absolutely recognize it. I think a couple other people saw his face too, didn't they?
I only got a 10 though, but would I see him then?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because he's
Okay.
not wearing a mask right now. He walks in, his hood's back and everything like that. He's not
So
looking at you guys.
I look at him and I immediately look at everybody else bug-eyed.
Look who the cat dragged in.
And you hear a group of soldiers to the table to the left just scream, Franklin! Franklin! Yeah!
He lied about his name.
Of course he lied about his name.
He's an assassin.
There's some yelling and some rowdy patting on the back, and he smiles. He goes over there. He starts talking with them. And he kind of integrates himself into the group, passing around some drinks, punching people in shoulders and shit.
Hey, Zoltan,
Enter, though.
What's up, Sneed?
I'm just gonna point at my throat.
Yeah, I know. Oh, don't worry about that. Zoltan remembers. I got one more invisibility left tonight.
Snurp's hood goes up.
Okay.
Yeah. Zoltan's just gonna kind of keep an eye on him as he's sitting there dealing with his friends.
Make an insight check.
Insight.
To everyone, or
Nope, just Sultan, because he's keeping an eye on first.
Ooh, nat 20.
Okay.
nice.
Very nice.
He's chatting with these guys here, having a full conversation. You can kind of pick up from his body movement that he's engaged with them, but you notice that he is constantly keeping himself positioned such that you guys are always in his peripheral. And you can read his body language. He's moving himself constantly to keep an eye on you guys. So he very much knows you're there. And he is very much positioning himself so that he does have a view of you guys. Although he has not made a direct eye contact with any of you, you've also noticed.
I'm just gonna keep...
Could I say I didn't see his face when Snurp removed the mask?
Were you next to them when he did it?
Maybe, but I could have also not been looking.
I'll say it for the sake of this, yeah, you saw his face.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep my eye on him, and if he ever does try to make eye contact, I give him like a little lift of the drink to signal that we know he's here.
Okay.
But Zoltan don't trust his spots he can throw him.
Snurp is hiding in his chair as much as possible.
Okay. You guys just sit there quietly for a while?
Yeah.
Okay. 5, 10, 20 minutes seems to go by. The guys had a few drinks with the group. A couple patrons seem to have trickled out here and there. It's getting a little bit later. And by trickled out, I mean they're deleted from existence. It's getting a little bit quieter. The soldiers are still there. They're still singing some random soldiery songs. keep yelling one about the shite or shit. Really having fun with that one. And at one point, the guy kind of wanders over towards you guys' party, sits at the edge, goes, "Hey guys, can I buy you around?"
So this is how we meet again.
He just got a big smile on his face.
I don't know. It's gonna end up poisoned.
Oh no, I think we're well past that. Gotta get you a drink or no?
I'll pass. Thank you.
Zoltan thinks he's had enough for tonight, but I appreciate the gesture.
All right. Mind if I sit here for a minute?
What can we do for you?
Well, here's the thing. So to put this delicately, I believe you guys may have come into possession of something that I may need.
That's funny.
I don't know exactly what it
Okay,
is.
so what?
Zoltan remembers you being a killing type, not a possessing type.
Right, I do both. This one was kind of a two-for deal, you know, combined job. So,
What are you looking for?
kind of looks at you for a minute, like kind of scrunches his nose a bit. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You guys didn't check the body, or you guys checked the body, it was missing, and you didn't bury him. Pretty obvious you didn't have it on him.
Didn't have what on him?
And Snurp actually doesn't know about it.
Snurp actually doesn't know about it.
He does stare at Snurp for a second, like, Look, I don't want to make things difficult here. You guys don't have any value in what you found. I mean, it's really simple. I mean, it's got a lot of value to me. It's got a lot of value to people telling me to do what I do.
How much value you talking?
Good amount of
What do you
value.
know about value? We don't even know what the hell he's talking about.
I'm not saying we have something. I'm just asking how valuable something like this would be for him.
I mean, monetary-wise, you talking? Money here.
Possibly.
Give you guys 10 platinum for it.
Show me it.
That's a lot of money.
There would be if we had something he needed.
It's that what is that? Is it 10 platinum? That's 100 gold.
Never.
Either way, regardless of how much money you're offering, we don't have whatever it is you're looking for. So yeah.
You know, we are for hire too. If you tell us what you're looking for, we might be able to find it.
I'm going to say Ria, or Phelan and Zoltan, both of you make perception checks.
Perception?
Deception.
Deception.
Squeaky Toy was putting up the deception.
Zoltan, you can do persuasion if you want to.
I rolled a non-natural 20.
I got 19.
Oh wow, good guys.
I don't like this guy.
I really don't like this guy.
Kind of stare at you both for a minute. Yeah, see, I don't believe you.
Oh no! Stop with the squeaky toy. What did you say?
Okay, 1 second. Peanut is going up.
I'm gonna beat you with that squeaky toy. Squeaky toy. No, yeah.
We have two different dog incidences happening at the same time.
Yeah. Kind of stares at you from like, okay. I don't want to make this challenging or difficult. It's just that that thing's just going to mark a big old target on your guys' back. I'm honestly kind of doing you a favor by taking it.
I still don't.
I'm gonna lean over to Zoltan.
I still don't know what they're talking about.
I mean, I don't either.
I've just been silent this whole time.
You know what? I'm going to get up and go to the bar and get myself another drink.
Okay.
Because I am not invested in what these people are doing.
That'd be about 5 copper to get your shot.
All right.
There's nothing to take off our hands.
Because from where my personal opinion is this guy should already be dead, but
We're in
These
the middle
idiots.
of a tavern.
No, I'm telling you I'm telling you my character's opinion of you.
Well, your character's opinion would not be known to us.
Right.
Yeah. Well, my thought is he A shouldn't be let go and B should be dead. But
Yeah, we don't need to know every inner thought unless it's
That's
like.
for after game talk.
Yeah.
It's all good, John.
Becomes meta.
sorry.
It's all good.
Sorry.
Okay, let me knock the copper out of the inventory.
Yep.
Well, either way, I have a goblin to bathe. I'm going out to our rooms.
You're giving Womble a bath. Hey, that's really good of you. He kind of could benefit a lot from it. I mean, you're a really charismatic fellow if you actually kind of cleaned up every now and then, you know?
Oh, don't start that with me again. I just want to say, when you killed that guy almost for the first time, you really hurt my feelers.
I'm sorry, Womble. I really did not mean to intend to any harm to you at all.
I didn't mean to try and kill that guy.
You know, we were lied to twice that night.
I have to. It's my job. I mean, and I didn't hurt any of you guys beyond, the initial scuffle where you guys fucked me up pretty good, to be honest with you.
I'm gonna point at my leg. I'm gonna point at where he slashed me. And
I'm gonna point at the scar on my neck.
He kind of like hold his finger to his nose, like, I meant to cross from the scuffle. We got each other. I've still got that kink in my back, and I'm still pretty scarred up from that. I mean, beyond that, that's professional. It's a professional issue. We're gonna have some scuffles if we're dealing on opposing sides here. But now I realize you guys aren't even on the opposing side. I don't understand why we even need to fight.
You still talk as though my feelers aren't hurt.
Honestly, I never thought that I would care about a goblin's feelings, but I do feel bad for that. I regret it.
That wasn't sincere. You're not a sincere man.
Believe what you want. I know that my word's not really worth anything with you guys, but take what I'm putting on the table and give it some good thought, all right?
I always gave you that.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I didn't do anything to betray your direct trust. I just needed to finish my job, which now involves getting what you guys have.
You coming and going as you please. I still don't stop thinking of you after you leave.
Oh, right.
You think you can just show up again and say, ooh, I'm this new guy. I need lots of stuff that you guys have.
We've discussed this, though, Womble. I have commitment issues, remember?
I know.
And I like hanging out with you, but I can't be tied down or else I start getting too anxious and the stress gets to me. It really does.
Come on, man.
I don't think I'm able to grow into that quite yet. But anyway, back to my topic.
Did anyone else see my suggestion in Roll20?
Yes.
Nope.
Read Roll20 chat.
I typed outside of game. I demand he take one full day-long date to make it up to him.
I would love to watch, read that as a comic.
I almost
Goblin and the Assassin.
So
Next time on D&D, date episode.
Oh, no.
One-on-one.
Guys, I'm not comfortable running a dating sim. Kind of sits there, he knocks on the table a couple times. So, I'm gonna leave you guys to think about it a little bit. I'm gonna go join some of my friends again. Give me a yell with your guys' decision, all right?
His name was Franklin, right? Or what they would Nichols
We'll yell at him.
Bye, Franklin.
Oh, yep. See you later, Snurp. Wanders off, joins the soldiers again. Kind of keeping an eye on you guys still, but leaving you at the table alone now.
I'm gonna. Before I have I gotten pulled up to the room by Phelan at this point?
Sorry, what?
Have I started getting pulled by the wrist up to the room
Oh,
to take a
yeah.
bath at this? Oh,
Yeah, I'm starting to drag you out to take a
Well,
Xanar.
you're gone, so it's just me, Snurp, and
I
Xanar at the
plan on
table.
getting shit-faced and then going over to their table.
No.
That's a bad idea.
Hey, Xanar, would you mind
Poor Womble and his broken
helping make
heart.
sure that Womble doesn't run when I try to bathe him?
like the fucking
Yeah,
dog food when you're
that's
trying to
fine,
bathe a
but
dog.
can we talk about the other matter for a moment?
Doug, let's go up and bathe Womble. Talk about it there.
Okay. Okay, Xanar doesn't get it yet, but then it takes him a moment. It's like, we will take care of the bath.
Now you know what's important.
Blue bath.
Let's go bathe the goblin.
I figure that could be your guys' room. So we've got...
Before I head up there, I'm just gonna have Zoltan walk over to Sneed.
Okay.
Ayo, Sneed.
I'm abandoned. I'm following the Goliath.
Yes.
Look, I know I ain't y'all's favorite person. I think we've made that painfully clear. I'm slow, not stupid, alright? But we got into some shit here. And you know it as much as I do. I'd appreciate it if you came with. I really do.
I get you.
Alright. And I'm just gonna start wandering. I'm not gonna double check to see if he's following or not. But I'm heading up there with everybody else.
Okay. Are you guys convening into the same room?
Womble's getting a community bath.
Yeah.
Sneed, what are you doing?
Give me just a moment. I'm thinking what I might want to do.
Okay. We'll let the bath start as you kind of sit there and down another building.
Yep.
Womble is getting bathed.
Wait. Before the bath starts,
Uh,
I'm gonna take a step off to the side away from people, and I'm gonna cast. Oh wait, I'm gonna cast sleep on myself.
Womble just reaches into his bag, takes a stink bug,
No, I need.
it off, and then just slaps it into his own face.
Okay, I'm gonna roll it. See if this actually works. That is how many D somethings? How many D somethings do I have? That is 2D. No, wait. What the fuck? Where are my D numbers?
Womble fanfic incoming.
I don't. Have I gotten dumb or something? I don't see where it says how many.
I'm not sure. Am I getting dumb? Was the question. You just tried to cast sleep on yourself.
I just don't see where. Oh, 5d8. There it is.
I don't think he wants to be awake for the bath.
Damn it! You caught on before I was done.
It only lasts for a minute, though.
Oh, would you look at that? I have 22 health remaining currently.
I do know that they want now. Womble.
I'm now asleep.
The most perfect sleep.
That was way too close.
Oh, I can still
So
be in your sleeping form. It's fine.
I think that was the intention.
Yep.
I'll figure
Well-
Womble that if you don't want to resist it, if you just want to use it to knock yourself out, I'll let that make you fall asleep.
Okay. But I actually did hit my roll. I'm proud
Oh,
of
you
myself.
got it. Okay, so yeah, you just slap this bug into your face and then just pass out onto the floor.
Zoltan's gonna take up residence next to the door to double check, make sure no one listens in via that
Okay.
way.
Okay.
The joys of bathing a goblin.
Make it real quick, just for me, make a perception check, Zoltan.
Okay. Back to my computer. Alright, mouse, there you are. That's a 22.
Nice. Okay. Sneed, also make a perception check.
18 plus 5, 23.
Okay. All right. You don't hear anything beyond maybe a couple people going past. Sometimes some soldiers going to the latrine and stuff, but nothing telling beyond that, Zoltan. All right, proceed with what you wanted to do, guys.
Is the where's the bard?
I'm the bard. I'm by the door.
Okay, good. Can you do me a favor?
Zoltan can try.
Would you mind getting out your fiddle and playing really loudly?
I suppose I could do that.
Yeah, just play some music. Well, not too loud. Don't be obnoxious.
Just enough to mask our voices.
All right. You want something a little more upbeat or a little slower?
Upbeat would be nice.
Yeah,
Alright.
they're pretty festive downstairs. I think
And
upbeat
I'm
is the
being
right.
very quiet as I say this.
All right. I start playing an upbeat tune.
All right.
Xanar, you still have that item, right?
I do. I do.
Lean.
What item?
So
I'm practically whispering at this point.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Like I'm doing a like a heightened whisper, just so we can hear each other over the fiddle, just barely.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and I'll pull it out.
Okay.
And I'll ask Phelan, can you pull out the other one?
I turn around since Womble's asleep and fish it out of my armor.
When did we get 2 of those?
Shush!
I don't shout it. I do it quietly.
We've had one since the beginning.
All right.
So it's never good to hear just a random dice rolling.
Yeah.
Can we take a closer look at them together, try to figure out the details?
Padley,
Yes.
I want to try and open the one I have.
Okay. Make an intelligence roll.
Say again?
Make an intelligence check. Just
I'm gonna use guidance on her.
Okay.
So you get a D4 added to that.
Sneed, what you doing down in the bar? Are you still sitting, thinking?
Across the bar. I see where he's sitting.
22?
I'm just gonna come, just kind of ominously stare over his shoulder.
Okay. Rhea, with a little bit of movement and trying to like figure it out, you managed to like sort of push it in a certain way and twist it, and you managed to pop off the wooden seal that's keeping that little tiny stone-like cylinder in there. You can slide it right out.
Perfect.
It's like maybe about the size of, I don't really know how to compare it. It's maybe about like 1.5 inches in diameter, maybe about 3 inches long. It's a ornately carved small little stone-like material, but not crude, very, very fine, small little cylinder with what seems to be inscribings all around the peripheral. And at the ends of it, you can kind of see that there's a little bit more involved to the end, and that there seems to be a little bit more to the mechanism of it.
Can I make a rubbing of it?
A what?
A rubbing? Basically take a bit of parchment.
What
Or
do you
paper.
have that you could use to do the rubbing?
I have parchment and charcoal.
Okay. I'll say
Is it engraved so it can be rubbed?
it is engraved, but it's super teensy. I'll say you take a little bit of charcoal and you put it over the edge of it and you try to like engrave it onto parchment without like hyper fine charcoal dust and without like extremely good grade paper. Every time you try to do an imprint, it just comes out as a mush.
How about candle wax? I have a candle.
Okay. You're gonna try to melt candle wax onto it?
Not necessarily onto it, just basically onto a piece of paper. So I can roll it like a rolling pin.
Okay. Okay. You manage to take the candle wax, make a small pool, take away the candle that you've got. You roll the cylinder through it, and from what you could tell, there are small indents and lines along the candle wax now. Still kind of unreadable, way too small. And it still seems to be some sort of texture. You can't really kind of get a hold of what even is in the describings that are teeny.
And there's nothing for us to actually decipher this stuff with. Correct?
It's hard to tell. You can't really make it out. The text, if it looks like text because of the spacing and the sizing of it. You guys can't make anything of it.
Well, I mean, it's obviously a message because we freaking delivered it to the guard captain and he read it pretty much.
He didn't read it. He looked at it.
It's either a message or a device. Can I fiddle with the end bits of the cylinder?
Sure. Make a. Actually, just roll a d20 for me.
This is gonna end badly. 18.
You wiggle it. There's two parts inside the ends that seem to move ever so slightly. They have a little bit of give, but fidgeting them, they don't seem to do anything. Looking at the end, it almost looks like they're socketed in a way, like as in they might attach to something. That's all you can tell.
Okay, I'm gonna put this because I love puzzles. I'm gonna put this back in the cage and put the top back on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the same thing with the other one.
Okay. You
Another
managed
guidance.
Okay. You managed to pop it open just as fine. As you start fiddling with the end of it again, it doesn't seem to have anything pop out.
And
you're trying the same thing with it. They act in the same way. I'll have you make one intelligence check, which you can take the guidance with, though, to see if you can discern something between the two.
Freaking hate D4s. It's such a pain in the ass to pick up. 15.
15?
Wait, intelligence? I'm sorry, 16.
16? Okay. That's enough to discern that the sockets look similar between the two. So in other words, these two, whatever the hells they are, connect to a similar device from what you can discern.
Okay.
That's all you can discern from them. They're weird little objects.
Alright, I'm gonna put that one back as well.
Okay.
I guess I'll put it back in my bag where I had placed it before.
Xanar, is there a place on you, not in a bag or anything, that you can hide it?
Is there a spot? I really don't think there is.
While you're thinking for a second on that, Xanar, we're going to go back down to the bar. Sneed, as you walk over to this guy who is currently talking to the group, he kind of has you in peripheral as you want to walk up and kind of turn around like, the newer member, Sneed, right?
I'm just going to smile.
Another
Now,
one, was it? You want another one? I can get you another round.
no. I've come to say my piece, and that will be the end of it.
All right, go ahead. I'm all ears. Gentlemen, if you don't mind, give us a minute here. And the soldier's kind of like, yeah, sure, Franklin, you queer. And they kind of all start wandering off.
I'll wait for them to move off.
They bumped over to the other table. They picked up their dice and everything. And Franklin's just kind of Franklin's sitting there talking to you. All right, what do you got for me?
I don't know what your business is with the rest of that group. Frankly, I don't overly care.
Mm-hmm.
I care in a weird way for the stupid little redneck that's with you, though.
All right.
If something were to befall him in your quest to get whatever it is you need from them, I can promise you, you and your loved ones will not see another dawn.
Mm. Good
As I said, I don't care what your business is with them. Just leave the redneck alone.
Make an intimidation check.
Please roll well.
That was a nat 20.
Oh, damn.
Man, he really cares somehow.
I told you, in his own twisted little way, he cares.
He kind of sits there and goes, well,
So just consider your future actions with a little bit of caution.
Well, to give you a heads up, I really don't have any interest in hurting any of you guys. I just want that thing that they came across. might be in your best interest to make them give it to me. I mean, I frankly need to get it, or else I'm gonna be replaced.
I don't even know what it is they have.
You might want to find out. I mean, they're not telling you everything if they're not telling you what they got.
No, but then again, they bumped into me in the woods when I was just trying to get away from the redneck.
That's valid. I mean, I'm surprised you got such care for your friend there, but I mean, I understand. I have no intention to harm any of you guys. I'm just purely
he's
out
like the familiar. If I'm honest, he's like the familiar I never wanted, but just somehow got imprinted with.
I can maybe understand that. I had a cat like that once.
Insight check that.
You want insight check that, John?
That he had a cat.
I rolled a. Let's see. Where's my insight?
I'm rolling a check to see if you can tell someone about a cat.
Where the fuck is? Oh, there we go.
Alphabetical order.
Insight was 14 plus 5, 19.
Okay. This fucker never had a cat.
I don't like him.
When he's telling you that, he's basically just rolling his eyes at the thought of a cat, but he is kind of, he's taking you seriously. He's just trying to convince you of something, is from what your insight you can tell you.
Okay.
He's kind of just talking. He's like, I gotta be honest with you, man. I really do mean this. I mean no harm. There's nothing about you or your friends that I would hurt any of you. Just, I've got a job to do. If I don't do it, someone else is gonna do it.
All right, then. I can respect that.
Thank you. Appreciate that. So,
Now, I'll let you enjoy the rest of your night.
all right, I'll be around. I got time.
Your D20 has become a cat toy.
Oh, god damn it.
Speaking of cats.
Off the room. With that, I will move back up to the bar.
He kind of tips you a drink, and you can go back to the bar and sit back down. The soldiers kind of all come running back over towards him, and they put down their dice and shit, and guy turns around and starts playing again, but he kind of moves a bit so he can keep an eye on things. Back up at the bath station with Womble just passed out against the wall as you guys have all just conversed about things.
So, I'm going to turn around and re-hide the first cylinder.
Yep.
And when I turn back around, gesturing C.
Okay, and I'm gonna. I have pretty light clothing on because it's like field clothes, but I did have the new glove sleeve. So if I put my fingers in that, how much room is in there? Is it something I could actually slip the cylinder into?
It would be bumping out a lot, and it'd be uncomfortable. And
Do you want me to hide it on me, like I have the other one?
What happens if you get searched and they find 2 of that?
That's kind of why I wanted you to hide it.
Well, I mean, maybe I could put it in my boot if it can hide it. I'm gonna size up my boot, see if it'll hide in there okay.
I said tie it to your leg, but
like, you could put it in the side brim of the boot, but it would also be sticking out like a weird bump.
yeah, and they'll give you blisters. You're not wearing armor?
No,
He's a barbarian.
Weirdo.
Hey, it helps me move around in combat.
Give me a few moments. I'm gonna start bathing Womble while he's still asleep, and trying to think of a hiding place for it.
Okay. It's an awkward experience for all. Are you just putting him in clothes and all, or are you giving him a proper bath?
I'm giving him a proper bath.
Boy, oh boy, it's an interesting thing for everyone to see goblin junk, but, you know, you just gotta do what you gotta do.
Nope, don't want to see that.
Snurp dive under a bed.
I consider it like bathing a child. I don't care.
A very filthy child.
Little mud ball.
But the water turns a darker brown color, and you manage to get Snurp pretty well cleaned up.
Not Snurp.
Yeah, Snurpy, dirty boy.
It's maybe about 30 minutes that it takes you to do this. Anyone else doing anything else?
I mean, Zoltan just keeps on playing.
I'll finish my last round and come up.
Okay.
For now, Xanar, let me just hide it in my armor.
Wait. I look at Zoltan for a moment, and I'm like, I approach him. I'm like, are you able to talk and play at the same time?
Well, yeah. I ain't a mute.
Your instrument, can it open up safely?
No, it cannot. And even if I could get it in there, it would make it sound terrible.
He is correct.
Just trying to think of things here, because barbarian brain.
Zoltan is wearing leather armor, but that's all he's got on.
What if we got him a third? Because I think you have 2 instruments.
I have 2, yes.
What if we got him a third instrument, and the third one was a fake?
Zoltan could probably pull that off.
Yeah, but how are we gonna get our hands on that like right now?
Do you have an extra dimensional space we can hide them in?
Zoltan, at this point, you can crack open one of the doors, sees it's empty, then go over to crack open the other one, and Zoltan's sitting there playing, and we'll use some music.
Wait, run that by me again?
Sneed cracks open the door and wanders.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Like, did Zoltan look into the hall?
It's like, okay, because you said Zoltan both times.
My bad.
Yeah, excuse me.
Let me just hold on to it for right now. We'll deal with it in the morning.
Okay, but is this
They'll be in
something
2
we?
completely different places.
Is this an offer we want to consider, though?
I mean, Zoltan can definitely, like, a drum would be fantastic. Like, nobody suspects a drum. Like, and Zoltan knows how to play the drum, too.
Wait, do you carry a quiver of, like, bolts or arrows, anything?
I do have an arrow quiver.
Snarp has a crossbow quiver.
We can hide it in your quiver. At the very bottom.
Oh, and Snurp would have plausible deniability. Kind of.
I still don't know where we got this from.
It doesn't matter, Snurp. You know nothing.
I don't!
We'll tell you when we can.
If they let me, I'll take it. I'll stuff it in my crossbow quiver.
Okay. A couple of your bolts stand out a little bit taller, but you fit it in.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Would we be able to modify some of the bolts so they all stand normally?
I was gonna say, take them out, take my dagger, chop them, and then stick them back in.
Off the front end of a few of those bolts, they're non-functional, and you have to sacrifice a couple bolts. But
I will do that. How many?
Considering how big the cylinder is, I'd say 5.
That's not many.
Done.
All right, remove 5 bolts from your inventory because right now they're pretty much useless since you knocked off the front end of them.
Done.
But now they sit level with the rest of the bolts that you have sitting in your quiver.
Perfect.
Now, just don't load that into your cross. I can't fucking talk right now. I'm silly on alcohol. Don't load the cylinder into the crossbow.
Yeah, just don't use your crossbow for a little while.
Snurp doesn't use a crossbow very often, so should not be a problem.
Great.
You
Guard it.
fish.
Don't leave it anywhere. Keep it on you at all times. Well, keep all your gear on you at all times, anyways.
I nod. I'm gonna make a mental note that when I go to sleep, I'm gonna curl up around the crossbow bolts.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm assuming Womble is now clean.
Yep.
Womble is now squeaky clean. You have taken him out, and he's in a little babushka wrapped up thing of blankets.
I'm gonna switch to Goblin Tongue and tell Womble he's never looked so good.
Trailer can get his clothes clean.
Is he still asleep?
Yeah, Phelan, or Womble, in your dreams, your mom just said that you never looked so good.
Thanks, Ma.
His clothes you can start washing off in the water a bit. Yeah, you can get them. You can get them 80% cleaner than they were, which is a hell of a lot cleaner.
Okay, I can always replace the water if I
You
need
had
to.
to 3 times during this process.
Okay.
That seems low.
The dwarf girl has been running up and down as you requested things like, I don't understand why you need it. Oh, you're bathing a goblin. I'll get you right away. Sorry.
I also destroyed the candle wax that I took the imprint with.
Yep.
Not leaving that behind.
Okay.
Same with all the papers.
Yep. Well, the papers are fine. You just have some charcoal imprints on the back of some of the sheets. Whoop-de-doo.
I don't want it to be at all recognizable what I was doing.
Oh, so you destroy those.
Yeah, I completely destroy them.
All right. And the wax is destroyed too, just out of evidence?
They're
Yep.
like a fireplace or something?
I mean, you guys could probably... in your room? Probably
Well,
not.
I can ball up the wax. And the papers can be burned in a candle.
Yeah.
I've got another 9 of those if I need it.
You managed to destroy them. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
Okay.
Damn, religious people have a lot of candles.
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
It's important for your god.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
what's up? What are you guys doing?
So, I think it's time we all try to get some rest.
I think we're gonna have to take watch tonight.
Yeah, definitely. I have a couple of bags of caltrops. If you want to spread some by your door. Not in the hallway, in your room.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do the same with our room.
Okay.
Like-
And I'm thinking we need to keep the cylinders apart, at least.
Well, I'm with the kobold and the goblin.
And that's 2 cylinders in one room.
Do you want the do you want the kobold with you?
Actually, you know what? I think let's keep them together, and I'll stay in this room, and I'm going to be keeping watch for like 2 shifts, I think.
Well, I can watch for 2 shifts. I only need 4 hours of sleep.
I wish Zoltan only needed 4 hours of sleep.
All right.
You're an elf, aren't you?
I'm a half elf.
Oh, that's right. You're a half-breed.
Now, what's that supposed to mean?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay, that's what I thought.
And Snurp's gonna sleep under the bed.
That's probably not a bad idea.
That sounds like a good idea to me.
At around this point, though, as you guys are kind of sitting there having this last discussion, as some of you are about to head out the door, you do start to hear some yelling and some glasses breaking downstairs.
Oh, bar fight.
I'm gonna run down.
Okay.
I'm staying here.
Zoltan will go with the big guy.
I'll throw a quick message to Xanar. We'll stay here, but if you need us, yell for us.
Okay. As you guys get down to the bottom of the stairs, you see now at this point, your one friendo is completely gone. It looks like Moira is currently standing in front of Alton, who's
I'll go down behind Zoltan.
Okay. You're at the base of the stairs there. Moira is currently standing in front of Zoltan, currently drinking her drink as she just sort of sips and watches as these groups of soldiers have now just started like having this big rambunctious drunken fueled fucking bar fight where they're just socking random people in random spots. The barkeeps are running around screaming, trying to get everyone to stop, but these guys are all drunk off their ass, throwing a huge fucking conniption. I would like then for Xanar, Zoltan, and Sneed to roll initiative, please.
Oh no!
Use non-lethal.
Come on! One fucking good initiative roll!
It's quite loud.
I couldn't tell. Did you say you did get one, or you still haven't gotten
I
one?
still haven't got one!
You got one. Okay.
I have not!
Oh, you have not.
I have
you
not.
Yeah, you keep cutting out like right as you start to say it.
I don't know what's going on.
You're shouting too much.
Yeah, it probably is not happy with the shouts.
What did you get, Zagnar?
I got a nat 1, but totaling 4.
Jesus, dude.
Zoltan.
Zoltan got a 15.
Sneed?
21.
All right.
Sneed almost will always go first, and really bad happens, and other people get really good rolls.
Would I have time to say something before the initiative started?
Go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly turn back to these two and say, this could very well be a distraction. I think one of you should head back up.
Zoltan is not a good fighter, but he does like a bar fight.
Sneak,
Plus,
you want to head back up?
Yeah, actually, that's what I can do. So, how far is it upstairs back into the room?
I'll figure that when you get to the top of the stairs. 1 minute, please. Okay, no, actually draw a line. How about let's play that game, huh?
Yeah, because that works now.
Yeah.
Wait,
For real.
did I really outroll the bar fight people?
You certainly did. They don't have high decks. I'll say if you get to the top of the steps there, you'll be pooped right to here.
Okay, let's roll that.
All right, Sneed, you are up first. So 5, 10, 15, 20 to get to there.
Okay. Unsling bow and readying an arrow.
Okay. Anything else?
That's gonna be what I do. Oh, can I listen for any bizarre noise?
Make a perception check.
Let's see, 10 plus, what's my perception? 5, so 15.
Okay. You hear fucking glasses breaking downstairs and some yelling and a few cheers. Shite is shite! And a lot of screaming. You can't. But when you're like listening for anything that doesn't match a bar fight, you're not picking anything up.
Okay.
Anything else, Need?
That's it.
All right. Zoltan, you're up.
Alright, Zoltan loves a good bar fight, but he ain't really a fighter. So he's gonna hop up over here and he's just gonna start playing some bar fight music.
Okey-dokey.
And I only have the Bugs Bunny scene in my head.
Performance check, Zoltan.
Alright. 15.
Okay. You get up there, you start playing some standard fare, and nobody seems to notice, but it sets the mood appropriately. Xandar, you're up.
Okay, okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I think I could just hop across the bar with the 30 move if that works.
Yep.
I'm gonna try pulling some people apart from each other as my action.
Okay, make a strength check.
Strength check, okay. I'm not raging right now, so I'm just gonna do a straight roll.
And what's your AC?
It is now 16, up from 14.
Okay. As soon as you go in there to try to do it, you have to like kind of duck as a bottle goes flying over your head, and then you reach in and you grab one guy by the scruff and another one. Make a roll.
You said strength, yeah?
Yep.
That's a 22. This is combat's the only time I can roll good, guys.
Just like combat's the one time I can't roll good.
For the sake of this, you manage to grab a couple of the soldiers, and you wind up like throwing them behind the bar. And a few of them kind of get knocked out.
And I'm not trying to really hurt them or anything. I'm just trying to separate and stop them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So you get in there and you try to pull them apart. It's not really having the effect you'd want. As soon as you do that, they start kind of turning on you. It's not really having as much of an effect as you would hope. They are. It's not like they're angry. It's like they're venting, if you know what I mean.
Okay, I got it.
Ass hats.
Okay. And are they staring me down now as if they're gonna?
They've turned on you now that you've gotten into the crowd trying to break up. This
Okay. Bonus action rage.
All right. At this point, they're going to go. This crowd is going to turn on you, and it's going to start taking some swings at you. Okay, misses, and wow, they're rolling like shit. A stool winds up getting picked up and like crushed against your back, and it doesn't do anything. It just kind of explodes, and the dude behind's like, ah! A couple others come flying in with like broken bottles, trying to stab at you with those. Nothing happens. This group here is going to wind up basically just taking out their frustration however they can. They get a hold of this one small girl, and they end up throwing her to the corner of the room. And she's passed out as she gets just absolutely tossed.
Did I see that happen?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay.
Out. This big rowdy crowd now going to start advancing on the rest of the group. This group here is going to move in, and this guy tried to do some fighting off, but he just gets fucking knocked out into the corner as well.
I'm imagining this as the bar fight in Jessica Jones and Xanar's Luke Cage. He just kind of steps out of the way and knocks stuff out of people's hands.
Moving up. Zoltan.
Yep.
What's your AC?
I don't like that question. It's a 13.
Okay. Oh, they're rolling good.
But you just said they were rolling bad.
You're gonna take 11 points of piercing damage as you're sitting there. A couple of them, for no fucking reason at all, have taken their game of darts and they've just started to whip the darts in your direction. A large number of them just completely miss, but then like a couple of broken bottle shards and a few of the darts, one of the darts just lodges in your temple and like is stuck there. And you get hit with like broken shards of shit. You take 11 points of piercing damage.
What the fuck?
As you get pelted with shit.
Oh. This ain't fun for Zoltan anymore.
And we're back to Sneed.
Now it's Shaun of the Dead.
Oh, hold on, John. You guys should have stayed upstairs.
Zoltan is inclined to agree right now.
I apologize. I was down the hall trying to clean up something. Damn, that was fast. Oh, wait, no, not everyone's in combat. That's why.
Nope.
Oh, the people, by the way, some of them start making for exits and running, so I'm just going to scatter them a little bit. Well, the ones that can make for an exit, there's a crowd in the way right now. The dad dwarf is going to start sprinting across the room. The mom dwarf is going to back away at the table. These guys are going to fucking try to blow it.
5, 10, 15, 20...
And would I have recognized that as the dad?
It's the guy who owned the tavern, yeah, and it seems to be that it is a small family running the bar here.
So not a far shot. Okay, just try to take in the information as it comes during the combat.
So movement would get me 25 to the door. I'll just lean against the door and make that same warning whistle noise, and then I'm going to go into the room that we've rented.
Okay. That's this room down here.
So I will proceed to lock it. And is there a way, it's a bonus action, but can I just kind of move myself just 5 or 10 feet to position myself just aimed at the door?
I mean, you did do an action, so yeah, you can scoot over there, yeah.
Okay, cool. So just wherever in the room you kind of think it is.
Sure. You guys would have heard that whistle. Do you want to get in on engagement or not?
No, but I will. We have a window, right?
You do have a window right up here.
Okay, I want to spread caltrops in front of the door and the window.
Okay, I'm actually gonna have you guys roll initiative just anyway.
Okay.
If you could, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna just be prepared, but
right, I know. Yeah, I'll just get you guys in on it so you can figure out where you are.
I have shite initiative this run.
Womble Domble, the reformed Gobo.
Gobble, I'll have you know.
Gobbo. Sorry.
That is a 12.
Snurp also.
Phelan?
Sorry, John was talking to me. Numbers 14. Numbers are hard.
Snurp.
I also have a 12.
Dexterity modifier. Snurp?
Plus 3.
Or Womble, what's your dex? Your dex?
My dex is plus 2 at 15.
Okay, so Snurp first.
So wait, do we compare the entirety of dex or just the like plus
Modifier.
2, plus 3? Okay.
So mine is a plus 3 for 17, just if you're wondering.
Uh,
For that.
Sneed did that. Zoltan, you're up.
Zoltan is quite upset that he's got an arrow in his head. And he don't want, everyone's playing rough. Zoltan's just gonna go upstairs now.
The music stops. Zoltan sulks away.
And I'm gonna dash up the stairs too to get even farther away.
Okay,
I get about here, I think.
sure. Phelan, you're up. You're going to move to the window and put down caltrops?
Yep.
Okie dokie. How many caltrops do you have of square feet wise?
I've got a lot.
Well, like it says how many square feet you can cover with a certain number.
Let me pull it up. Give me 1 second. 5 square feet. per
Okay.
map. So
And you just have one set?
I have several sets.
How many? Okay, so you're going to use 2 sets then to cover both window parts?
Yes. I was going to cover the window and the door.
Okay, so 2 caltrops there. You'd have to use another action to go over to the other side to do the other one.
That's fine. I can wait until next turn.
Okay, I'll say for now then you can move down to get ready to do that one. Phelan's turns up. Snurp.
Snurp's gonna dive under the bed,
Okie dokie.
but not in like a I'm scared, I'm hiding kind of way. It's like I'm gonna like if I need to kind of ambush somebody kind of way.
Look at that. The map is
We
going.
have furniture.
Yay!
Snurp moved over to the bed. He's literally underneath it.
Perfect.
And you're gonna hide.
Yes.
Roll a stealth check.
Another 9 for 14.
Okay,
I
just
keep
remember
rolling
that.
9s.
Just
14.
remember that roll for me, please.
Okay, 14. Yeah.
Rumble.
I will just be a total badass and leave through the door.
Why?
Because that's what total badasses do.
Okay.
Like, why wouldn't I join in on a fight when I'm hearing one going on?
And then are you just sitting at the door then, or are you gonna keep moving?
I'm gonna move up to here and say,
Hey, Zoltan.
and wave at him a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, and now I'm gonna look all sad because he has a dart stuck in his temple.
Don't go down there. There's a rough bar fighting.
Okay, that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, I can't take one step forward and pull out the dart from his head. Sad. Oh, that's my turn, I guess. No, what? Oh, wait. Dash is an action. Never mind, that's my turn.
Okay. Xanar.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a look at the guy who broke the stool on my back. How's he looking? Is he startled, scared, or what?
He scooted very fast to the back of the crowd.
He what?
Face.
I didn't.
Yeah. I feel like he had one moment of lucidity where he was, I fucked up!
Yeah, he had an I fucked up moment.
Wait, so did he run away from me, or?
No, he's in the crowd.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
he ran to the back of the crowd.
All right,
He's a
so I'm going to pick up the nearest bar stool and throw it at that guy in particular.
Make a strength attack roll. So just roll strength at. You're not really proficient with bar stools. I'll just say.
Oh my god.
Improvised weapon.
But
Yeah.
would I be able to do reckless with that?
Yeah, you could.
Okay.
Multiple bar stools being chucked.
Freaking barbarian's gonna murder somebody in a bar fight.
And all my attacks, I'm going to say while I'm in the bar fight, they're going to be non-lethal. I'm going to point that out right now.
I'll take them as they fly, but I'll understand the intent.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like if you roll
with
it,
a bar stool, it might be bigger.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this too. In my experience in D&D, even if you specify non-fatal, sometimes it's still fatal.
Oh, I understand. I understand.
Remember
Okay.
with a certain little girl.
I know.
No.
I know. But these are soldiers, not little girls.
Yes.
And there's an optional rule as well that only melee attacks can be non-fatal. Like spells and ranged attacks can't be.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
Optional rule.
I'm not being hard about this. I'm kind of just going by what you're doing. So if he's throwing a bar stool, it might knock someone out. You'd have to get really unlucky for it to kill somebody.
I'm just going to interject here a little here.
Okay.
Since Ryan's not here, I'm just going to say that little girl had it coming. They were doing drugs.
What?
They had it coming.
I miss Ryan. He should
I'll
be here with us.
I'll tell Ryan you guys miss him and that you guys think the little girl deserved it.
Oh my God.
He'll appreciate that sincerely.
Okay, so it wasn't a great attack roll. It was. You said strength, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was a 13.
That still hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
What's the damage roll for Barstool?
I'm gonna say roll a d4 and add your strength modifier.
D4 bludgeoning.
Oh wait, actually no. I think that would still count as an unarmed attack, and I think
You're throwing a bar stool.
because I'm just thinking here because there's a feat for like tavern brawler or something that gives you a D4 and improvised attacks.
I'm figuring
So-
for this that you get a d4 because you threw a bar stool. There's only a couple bar stools around.
Okay, fine.
What are the bar stools made out of?
Don't
What
read
kind
into
of wood?
too much Athlon. I
Okay.
can't.
And I'm adding unarmed damage, yeah.
Your strength, yeah.
Oh well, I mean, because unarmed damage is 5, but strength is 4 without the roll.
Just strength.
Okay, so just a strength attack will be 6.
Okay. Bludgeoning. Okay, so 12. Oh my god, I can't notice. Okay, you managed to throw this bar stool across the way, and it whaps the dude in the back of the room like, no! And he gets clonked out, and he falls out of the back of the crowd. Brutus kind of sitting there, gets this guy just landed right against his chest, and he just kind of lays down and lays his slobbery ass head on top of him. That is your turn.
Well, I wanted to do some movement.
Good boy.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
They're going to take a swing at you as you run away.
Okay, that's fine.
They get advantage too because you're reckless.
Yes.
That's a.
I'm just
19
curious.
to hit.
Does attack of opportunity actually provoke the? I think it does. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, any attacks. Literally any attacks.
Okay, that's fine. And what did you say? It was 19?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely hits.
Oh no, dead goblin. I like the frying pan though. That would have been a good way for Grognar and Charlatan to get out.
You
They
take
bonk.
17 points of bludgeoning damage as the last stool sitting at the bar goes flying at the back of your head and impacts off of it.
17, you said?
Yep.
Okay, so that's half to 8.
Yep.
Man, good thing Zoltan didn't stick around. I have 17 hit points left.
That is going to be your turn, Zoltan, right? Or Zagnar?
Yes.
All right. It is their turn. This group here is going to get a little bit rowdy with the group that's near here. These guys are just running for the door, but they ended up getting into the fight, and they wound up getting kind of crushed, like basically knocked out. Okay, that's not what I want to do. Roll 20, stop being a bitch. He's knocked out. knocked out. He gets knocked against this table here. This crowd is just kind of going rambling crazy. This crowd here. Okay. They turn to look at Moira and Alden, who's sitting in the corner, and a couple of them start to run at him, and Moira just stands there like, And the guy who's running with the chair just kind of like, what, sorry, man. Slowly turns around and runs back into the group. They're going to run up. They're going to take a swing at the barman. And miss. So that's lucky. Barman's going to take a swing back.
Brutus so far has had the best turn.
Barman hits. He's currently wielding a chair leg as a club. That does a little bit of damage. What does that bring it down to? Yeah. Okay, and then the rest of the patrons that can get the fuck out are going to get the fuck out. These guys are all pretty much going to be like GTFO. This group here is just going to back into the corner. Oh, not you, Zymer.
I'm one right, but let me fix it. I'll fix that.
Yeah.
All right there.
My bad. This guy's knocked the fuck out. This group's backing into corner. Moira's sitting there just watching the whole affair. She's currently taken out what looks to be a very fine gold embroidered rapier. She's not fucking around. And she is just sort of waiting with her hand on the hilt. That would be their turn. Sneed.
I'm about to say, just out of character, watch her end up being like a level 8 duelist or something like you don't even want to fuck with.
Could be why Alan didn't want to fuck with her.
Yeah, I think there are multiple reasons there that Alan didn't want to fuck with her.
Oh, and Zoltan is a juicy gossip.
Let's see. Window? Is there a window in the room?
Yes, there's a window at the back right here.
All right. Let's see. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to flip, because there's two beds in here. I'm going to flip this bed up and lean it against.
Okay. Make a strength check.
14.
It's not that hard. You spend your full action and about half your movement in order to get that bed just pushed over and leaned up against that window. It's covering about half the window. It's not that great because it's a small bed, but it'll make it more annoying for someone to get in.
Oh, my thought was to flip it more vertically to block most of the window.
Oh, I know, but it's a small bed, so like,
Oh, okay.
its height only still covers to half the window.
Kind of like a cot or a what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything else we want to do?
I mean, I still have an attack action ready if need be.
Okay. Well, you did your action to move the bed.
Oh yeah. So bonus. Let me check what my bonus would be. Oh, for fuck's sake! There it is.
Oh, that's cocked.
I guess not then. I mean, I guess I can lean against it to provide some weight.
Okay, I'll say that's fine. Yeah, you can put your weight against the bed and make sure it's not going to move anywhere. All right.
They'd have to be really fucking strong. Sneed weighs like 265 pounds.
I can just imagine them coming through the window and bouncing off the bed back into the street.
That would actually look so funny.
Roadrunner.
Oh, Phelan, as you're sitting there walking towards the other door, what has to happen if someone hits those caltrops?
They must succeed on a DC 15 Dex saving throw or stop moving and take 1 piercing damage.
Oh, okay.
It also reduces their walking speed by 10 feet until they regain that at least 1 hit point.
Okay.
But if they successfully move through, it's at half speed.
Okay. Behind you here. Oh, fuck. Oh, that was actually pretty clever. I gotta give you credit for that. as you see the familiar form of that guy wandering through, or now limping past into the room. I'll say with what you did with the caltrops, he can't quite close the distance, but he is kind of staring you down. Phelan, good to see you. I'll need that object.
I don't have the object. Get the fuck out of my room. And I am yelling at the top of my lungs.
Okay. That's his round to...
Rhea, rape whistle.
That was his round to get up into the room and basically challenge you with that. Zoltan, you are up. You've heard that noise. You hear the fighting downstairs.
Oh, gee, what's going on? Zoltan's gonna run into the room where that came from.
Okay.
I'm guessing. Is there caltrops here?
Not there yet, no.
Okay.
He was like taking out the bag and ready to do it, but...
What the? How'd you get in here?
Window, she kind of trapped it. My feet hurt, but I need that thing.
Serves you damn right. Sneaking into people's rooms.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, you heard the lady. Get the hell out of here. And he's gonna pull out his dagger to try and intimidate him.
Make an intimidation check, sure.
That is a 19.
Okay. He kind of stops for a second, like, look, guys, I just need the object. Give it to me and no one gets hurt, all right?
You already got hurt.
And he pulls out his two swords. Don't want to do this. That's going to be your turn. Phelan, you're up.
Yeah. Okay.
Sadly, out of context here, I really do hope he took my threat. I don't mind for a turn or two, for a session or two, to torture the information out of his soldiers to get his loved ones' names.
I mean...
Because I'll actually do it.
You can try. You can go for it, man. I'm not saying you can try as in you'll fail. I'm saying you can actually try.
No. I'm just saying I hope his character took that seriously.
He actually did. But he still kept going in spite of the fear.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to cast Hold Person.
Okay. That's a wisdom saving throw, right?
14.
He
Please
does.
fail.
He just saves.
Fuck.
Probably because I used it on him earlier and he knew it was coming.
I have a bonus action.
Yeah.
I'm casting Spiritual Weapon.
I think that's an action to cast, isn't it?
Casting time, 1 bonus action.
Wait, is that a cantrip or that's a?
It's a level 2 spell.
Brian, I think you know the rules of spellcasting.
Yes. You cannot cast 2 spells in a turn, even if the spell is a bonus action. You have to. Yeah, you can cast a cantrip and a spell in a turn, but not 2 spells.
Okay, then I will do a cantrip instead.
You are correct, though, that you could have casted that if you didn't do the other one.
Yes, you could have cast that and then a cantrip that was an action.
But what cantrip do you want to cast?
Say that again?
Which cantrip do you want to cast?
No, all of my cantrips are in action. So, never mind.
So that is, unless you want to move?
Is the door open?
Yeah, Zoltan ran through it. He's kind of in the entryway though.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna stop here.
Okay.
If I'm lucky, he'll trip over Wobble.
Okay.
Or just kill me first.
No, I don't want him to kill you.
Oh no, he's killing me first, Womble. You don't you worry, you're pretty low.
Oh,
there.
yeah.
That would be the worst mistake of his life, Cheese.
Geez, the one thing you're not anticipating is you're gonna die really fast, and then he's gonna kill
I'm also gonna scream Zagnar's name, hoping he hears it.
Zagnar, make a perception check.
Okay, I probably won't.
Which means you should hear it too.
Geez, do you have any defensive options?
Hey, that's probably actually pretty good. That's a 19 for perception.
That's just enough. I was gonna make it 18. You do hear your name yelled over the din. Snurp, you are sitting on the bed and you see him walking through. Now he's kind of clutching his foot, oh god, just give it to me, guys. God damn it.
Okay. Well, now that it's Snurp's turn, I've been waiting to say this for a little bit, but the Snurp's positioning next to that guy. I'm assuming he doesn't see him, but have you guys seen Pet Cemetery?
Yes.
No.
I've heard of it, but I've not actually seen either of the movies.
I've seen parts of it. I haven't watched the whole thing.
So Rhea, do you know what I'm referring to then?
Yes. Don't spoil it.
Okay, fine. I just wanted to see if somebody knew what I was talking about.
All right. Well, not metagaming here. I wouldn't know if Phelan, if Xanar heard Phelan over the din.
You have no idea.
So I am assuming that he doesn't see me. I'm going to cast message to Xanar to tell him,
The asshole's in our room. Come back upstairs.
and that's my turn.
Okie dokie. Womble.
This guy has a lot of health. I can't just sleep him like the rest of them. And Cheesemore is gonna die in a few seconds.
Zoltan is really good at acting a hero, but not actually being a hero.
Holy shit, I haven't used all my level 2 spells yet. It's time. It's time. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm gonna cast Burning Hands level 2.
All right. That's a cone effect, right?
It is a cone effect, but it won't hit Snurp at this area, I think.
Make a perception check and roll a d4 for me.
Perception check and roll a d4. Perception.
Oh no.
Ooh, d4. Oh, and my perception itself is a 6.
You do not see Snurp. What did you roll on that d4?
4.
Oh, okay. You aim it to the right far enough that you will not hit him coincidentally. So, what do I need to do? A dex save on him?
Yep, higher than 13. 13 or higher.
Fail.
He succeeds, definitely.
God damn it.
So is it half damage?
Half as much damage on a successful one, yeah.
Well, if actually he takes no damage.
Yep, because he has evasion. So as you reach your arm up,
Oh, God.
and you try to, you basically just fucking shotgun the room with fire. He just kind of, dodge rolls past, whoa, Wombo, I thought we were buds.
You've shown me otherwise.
I didn't mean anything. I just need the goddamn scrolls, guys.
Wait, he said scrolls?
He said scrolls.
Yeah, well, obviously I'm not trying to metagame here,
You have
but...
no idea.
Scrolls?
Shut the hell up, Bafflong.
Bafflong.
Bafflong. Wombo, anything else?
Bonus actions. Nimble escape.
Okay, so you can disengage, I believe, right?
Disengage or hide, yes.
So I'm guessing you disengage.
I'm gonna jump under the bed with a hide action.
Make a stealth. Which bed? Roll a d4 for me.
Oh boy, we're really going here, aren't we? Oh.
You roll the 1.
Yeah, it's a 1.
You dive under with Snurp. Make a stealth check with disadvantage.
2 nat 20s incoming.
That's still pretty good.
Yeah, that wasn't bad, actually.
17.
Wow. Wow.
I mean, it could have been enough of a distraction with that cone.
He rolls really good on those. Oh, no, he's not. Okay. All right. As you did that cone with that big thing, and as soon as that happens, you just dive under. You just, bonk heads into Snurp. It's like a small... And then you just quiet as you're both hiding underneath the bed, fucking Parent Trap style.
Just gonna bring my fingy in front of my mouth and go...
He kind of stares at Zoltan. Where'd your little guy's friends go?
Away from you.
Come on. And that's going to be Womble's turn, I take it, right?
I love how just more and more people keep getting under beds, and yes.
Okay. Xanar, you're up.
Xanar's gonna run under a bed.
Poor Zoltan. Here he is staring an assassin down, and everyone's going to hide into beds because of it.
Okay, we got 5, 10, 15, 20. Question. Okay, I moved 20, but I'd be kind of running through the crowd, right?
Yeah, they're not going to take an attack against you until you get out of their range.
Okay, I understand that, but I'm more curious about would it be considered like rough terrain?
Nah, you're shouldering your way through them.
Okay, because I just kind of want to use myself as a battering ram, trying to run through them because I know that there's shit going on upstairs.
If you go through them, you can.
I'm sorry?
If you want to make that your attack roll as you go through them, you can.
I kind of want to use dash actually, so probably not.
Oh, okay. Oh, go ahead.
Unless it will guarantee I don't get swung at. But I'm just gonna do dash. Okay, 25, 30. Okay. So I'm back to where I originally threw the bar stool. So I'm hopping over 5, 10, 15, 20, 20.
Oh, that hits.
Oh. So is that 25 or 30? Because I think I already took a diagonal move from there.
You did, so you could move to the right one more, but you can't move up diagonally one more.
Okay, so I'll probably get about there.
14. You take 14 points of piercing damage as a barrage of bottles get whipped at the back of your head.
Okay, that's half to 7.
Yep. And that's your turn, right?
Rough bar fighters.
Zoltan realized that when he took a dart to the temple.
Well, each crowd is maybe about 15 to 20 soldiers.
Also, this is still sticking out of my head while I'm trying to intimidate him.
So that's just like 6 or 7 soldiers whipping a bottle at him. That's how much he took.
Pretty much.
Yeah. And they're friends with the asshole in our room.
All right. You're done, Xanar?
Yeah.
Okay. The group, this one here is going to, 1, knock out this poor guy next to him. 2, they're going to whip some more shit at Xanar, because he just charged through them. Does a 13 hit?
No.
All right. Another chunk of, like, the bar at this point just, like, gets whipped at you. It's like a leg of the bar that they just threw it. It just explodes against the wall next to you as you're just kind of sprinting away from this big engagement.
Oh, I have a quick question.
Here,
I mean, I'm not going to do anything about it right now, but just out of sheer curiosity, for reactions, can I only do that when it's not my turn?
Yeah, reactions only when you... Well, actually, I learned that a reaction can be during your turn if you want it to be.
Okay, yeah.
Certain reactions can be.
Yeah, if it says that you can, like, do it at will or something.
Okay, yeah, because I was just looking at Stone's Endurance, and I didn't know if I could have done something about that. I mean, that seems like an ability I could use during my phase, but...
something that doesn't require a trigger, then yeah.
Okay.
For example, like my Feather Fall is a spell. It's a level 1 spell, but it's a reaction that just if anything like any creature in my vicinity falls, I can cast it.
Okay, I got you. All right, that's all I wanted to know. Sorry, I didn't mean to take up time.
And miss. They can't hit this barman.
They're drunkards.
The barman misses back. All right, so that is the bar fight's turn. This group's probably going to turn on this group of people here. The wife is going to continue to back up. Barman's just fucking... There's just like one dwarf sitting in the middle of this crowd, like holding up like a chair with one arm and a chair leg with the other, and is just fucking whapping dudes left and right, holding them back like panicked as hell.
Dwarves are badass bar fighters.
Yeah, he's been in a few bar fights, obviously. Sneed, it's your turn.
I'm assuming I heard her call.
Oh, you definitely heard it. Is this right outside the door?
Okay, so... 5, 10, 15, 20...
The door's open.
25...
Yeah, I'm in the door, though.
You're next to the door.
I'm next to the door?
Yeah, you're next.
I only went in through the door frame. I didn't know that wasn't
Bradley,
the door. Oh, God.
which way does the door open?
In. It's open.
Because I was moving. I thought this here was the entryway to the door, so I actually should be here.
Oh, okay.
So that's my bad.
I can see Zoltan's blocking the way,
You can.
but I can also see what's past him.
You can get past him if you want. He's not going to block you.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it's a 5-foot area that you have to work with. You have room to move past.
Zoltan doesn't eat that many pies.
Zoltan is pretty damn skinny.
Can he see me?
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm going to lock eyes with him and just shake my head like, why? Why you do this?
Make an intimidation check.
Alright.
Or persuasion if you want.
Oh my god.
Did you roll another nat 20? Holy shit!
I rolled another nat 20. -1, but still.
What's the total?
It's 19 off of a nat 20.
Still.
Wait.
Okay.
Got a minus.
Because my
charisma's a -1. That's right.
He's got that boomer effect. He's not normally scary. Okay. That's gonna be your turn then?
Yep.
Okay, he's gonna sit there and go, alright, seriously. I just need the goddamn scrolls. Look. And he starts putting his 2 swords down on the ground, and he starts stepping back. I don't want to fight you guys. I need to do my job. I need what you guys found. You need to give it to me. Or if I don't get it, someone else worse than me is going to come for it, okay? And his turn is going to be pleading with you guys. Zoltan?
I mean, Zoltan's just looking confused.
You don't fucking have it.
And he's just like, scrolls? But, and he just kind of like, I don't. He only knows there's a scroll in one of them, so is it really a deception?
You can use whichever one you really want, because
Okay.
Well, and they're technically not scrolls.
he's calling them scrolls.
What do you mean scrolls?
Okay.
Like at this point, Zoltan's just getting super confused as well, kind of like Snurp was earlier.
Since you guys are all running up to the room, is anyone going to be specifically partaking in the bar fight anymore?
No.
Okay. Zadnar, you can be getting up to the room in a few seconds here.
Okay.
I'm going to take initiative order, and so we can just go into the narrative here.
So we're dropping initiative order.
Correct.
I'm gonna come out of the bed.
Whoa! He kind of steps back a little bit, like, holy shit, you sneaky little shits. Oh, the green one's down there. Hey, Womble.
So, are you gonna give us a straight answer?
Yeah. I need the damn object you pulled off that die I shot. That's it. That's all I need.
What do you need them for? I know you need it for your job, but what is it for?
They are items. He stops to think for a minute. They're of high value to intelligence across the region. Okay? That's all I really need to tell you guys. You don't want to know more.
I have a question.
Go for it. Sorry, 1 second. Can I sneak past you and stop the fighting downstairs?
As long as you don't stab us in the fucking back.
I'll leave the swords here. And
I'm gonna minor illusion the thing in my hand. No, never mind. I'm not gonna do it.
Okay. He starts.
I will step away from the door, but I will let my eyes.
Okay. He lays a whole bunch of daggers on the beds. He even shows Phelan that wrist thing he had and pulls that bead out and leaves that on the bed. Good? Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I swear.
Alright, I'm stepping into the room.
I'm gonna be following the man, Franklin.
I'm gonna sit on the bed on the bed, not under the bed.
I'm gonna be following.
He's gonna get down to the bottom.
And while we're going there, can I just keep an eye on, make sure he's not gonna try to pull any tricks, like try to lift something off of Phelan?
Yep, he walks past. His hands are up the whole time, like he's basically like in a submissive position. He walks past you guys. He's got his hands up. He goes down the bottom stairs as this bar fight's happening, and this one fucking barman is currently clubbing one man in the head repeatedly, trying to get him off of him. He sits there and he just does this loud fucking whistle with his hands, like, you know when you pinch your mouth?
Yep.
And every one of the soldiers stops for a minute. He says, "Soldiers of Reichland, disperse, or the intelligence agency is going to have a word with you tomorrow."
Intelligence agency.
They turn and look. "The fuck you talking about, Franklin? You started this." "I know. Go home now." They all kind of stop. They look around at each other. They don't say anything. They kind of cow, and they kind of start walking out. The barman, on the way out, clubs another one in the head.
I like it.
Hey, while that's going on, can I clean up my caltrops?
Oh yeah, you can pick those up. There's a little bit of blood on a few of them as they went through the boot of the dude who came in.
Yep. He deserved it.
The barman goes over to immediately the other woman goes over. They start cleaning up. The dude's like, "Okay, I'm going back up now. All right."
I'm gonna stop him for a second and like, I figured you were behind this mess, but why did you just let this happen? Why did you let the citizens get in the middle of this shit?
I need to do anything I gotta do in order to get what's done. I'm saving a lot more lives than you can count in this room if I get that object.
Alright, we're gonna head back up.
Okay. He'll walk back up with you guys. He'll walk back into the room.
I can't help but feel, out of character. I can't help but feel like those lines were used in history to very bad results.
Yes.
We still have a word today that means it. It's Gestapo.
So, he gets back up. He walks over, past you guys. All right. Everything's on the table. You guys got me. I'm not going to fight you. Just going to lay things out. I need the scroll.
So,
I have a question.
Shoot.
It's more a name.
Right.
Do you know somebody named Stan?
You'll be a little more specific. That's a first name.
Well, do you know a Stan? That's all I'm going to give you at the moment.
I know 8, 3 of which need to be killed. A little more detail.
Okay, last name, beginning with an H.
Needs to be killed.
Needs to be killed. Okay, why?
Obviously I spilled the beans. Intelligence agency. Working for the king. He's competition, I should say, in air quotes. I don't think I really need to get you guys into too much detail beyond that.
And Hannah, man.
I'll take all the detail you're willing to give, to be perfectly honest.
So Hannerman is I'm working for Reichland. I mean, I could be, I could not be. I'll just tell you right now, I am. I'm working for Reichland.
as you had a lot of pull with the soldiers, that's clear.
Yeah, I got a badge of office. They're not going to fuck with it. They understand that part of the training is to anyway. Hannerman is a member of Dostrin Intelligence. Not that he'll admit that, or that they'll openly tell you that they even have an intelligence group. We don't know what their group's called, but we know they've got it. He's one of them. Competition. It's, you understand. So, scroll, please.
What?
While he's going to tell his story, I'm going to march down, leave 5 gold, entire bottle of bourbon, and a shot thing with me back upstairs.
At this point, like, you put it on the table and you just leave it there. You grab the bottle and you go up with it. No one notices even.
I will knock the 5 gold from my inventory, though.
All right, it's good of you.
Other than what you said about someone worse is gonna come after us,
Mm-hmm.
why the hell would we give you anything after all the shit you've pulled?
I'll be honest, that was probably a bad move. You guys just didn't seem like you were going to be fessing it up anytime soon. Am I right? You guys weren't going to willingly give me this thing.
We didn't even have enough time to discuss giving you anything. We bathed the goblin. Do you know how long it takes to bathe a goblin?
I point to the thing with all the soot in it.
No, I can smell it. I get it.
While this is happening, I come out from under the bed and present myself.
Oh God! Please.
Giannis looks down.
Wait, is he not wearing clothes?
Yeah, blanket because I was washing his clothes.
So this is gonna be like one of their big unveils on the what is it? The walk they do for models. Ash is just gonna walk out there and then flip it off him.
Singing "I'm Too Sexy."
You gotta do a strut.
He kind of sits there, looks down, looks up. Oh, Womble, looking great.
One hand on the hip.
Okay.
Now you know what you've passed up.
And those and the regret will haunt me to the end of my days.
This is why I don't like you. I can't get a read on you at all.
That's good.
You keep calling it a scroll.
It's yeah. There's a little bit of information for you. They're scrolls of a type. We call them that.
Uh huh.
Can I have it?
What are they for?
You guys can do the math. You're smart. I'm an intelligence agent.
I'm assuming it goes to something. Maybe.
Yeah, you're not wrong. They're read by things that you guys don't have and you can't use, so they're no value to you. You can't even see what's in them.
Step up to him. I suggest you answer some questions more straightforward.
I'm answering questions. I just can't answer too much or else I'll get killed.
You carrying any other weapons on you right now?
I put all my daggers there. I got one that I can't get rid of without taking off my pants. I'm not taking that one out.
I'll get him.
No, please. No, Womble, I really like and respect you, but I don't want to cross that line.
There's no line there.
Okay. I'm gonna open palm slap him.
No.
It was just getting good. I don't know why you did that.
Which one are we slapping? I swear to God.
Who are you slapping, Athlon? And he left.
Oh.
Athlon is dead.
Who'd you slap?
He 100%.
You know what? Screw it. I'm not gonna do the slap.
Tell you what, I'm just gonna bring my bottle into the room.
Yep.
Okay, so hold on. I need to back up a little bit.
It's probably not Xanar's style to slap anyways.
So the mutual acquaintance, Stan, is not part of Reichland.
Oh, hell no. I mean, I think he was at one point. Or wasn't he? It's tricky to track that one down. There's some speculation around the circles.
Okay, so why would Hafan have been looking for him?
Because
I have a feeling we're in this shit. You want us in it or not?
I would be surprised if the Hafan theocracy wasn't going after any agent of Dastra. You notice I was ever kind of suspicious that they're neutral during all this?
Wait, we're in Dastra, aren't we?
No.
No, we're in Reichland right now.
Yeah, we're like northern Reichland.
Yep.
We're deep in Reichland because that's where Alan lived.
Thank you for the scholastic version of that.
You're welcome.
The more you know.
So, yeah, Hafan's going to want anything that we're looking for. We're going to want anything that they're looking for. I can't go into detail, believe me, but we both really want those things.
Well, clearly.
Yeah, which is what I'm saying. Like, you
How
guys
many-
having this is not a service to you at all. It's good if we get that.
How many are there?
Of those little things you got there. I don't even know that. I just know that there's more than a couple.
Can I roll an insight to see if he's telling the truth about not knowing how many there are?
Absolutely. Go ahead, roll insight.
I kind of want to do that too.
Go for it.
Well, I hope you roll better. I only got a 15.
I did. I got 21.
21? Okay. Snurp, you got... Xanar, he still eludes how you can't read him at all.
I wasn't doing any roll.
No, Zoltan.
No, Zoltan, sorry. Zoltan, he completely eludes. The way he talks is so disgenuine, and like he talks with such utter confidence that it has your honest, good-hearted, wholesome side of you completely stumped, and it makes you uncomfortable. But Snurp, you've talked to a lot of kobolds who lie through their teeth, and this guy's kind of showing some of the tells. When he says that he only knows that there's a couple of them, more than a couple of them, he's definitely holding back what he knows.
I'm gonna message Phelan.
Truth bubble, please.
Phelan.
Unfortunately, you're gonna have to wait a bit for that.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
Too tired.
A lot.
You've
You're
only
lying.
lied to us a lot already.
Yeah, I know, but I am being.
You're
honest
lying
about-
right now.
About what part?
Yes.
Well, at that point, I gotta go with Phelan. Yes.
Okay, fair. I'll tell you this. I don't want to tell you guys a lot of what I know, because quite frankly, and this is me being honest, I don't want to see you guys get wrapped up in this. There's no reason to. You're all innocent in all of this. And so long as you guys don't have that little object, you're not going to be involved. You don't need to worry about it. Why do you even have it?
Maybe it's time
You
we
know,
do
outside
it.
of character, that's actually a pretty good question. Why on earth off the?
That is actually a legit.
I didn't hear most of what you guys were saying.
Yeah.
Sorry,
John said he
what
cut
I
out.
said was out of character. That's actually a pretty fair question. Why would we take a random item off of a body?
Well, okay, so the reason why we took it was because the person that was straight up lying to us and everybody else apparently was really concerned with it. And I want to know why. You've answered part of that, but I don't know how much of it is actual honesty and how much of it is bullshit.
How many nat 20s you roll here, Rhea? The plot armor is too strong.
John.
Sorry, I just inhaled water.
Should probably not do that.
Oh,
Probably.
thank you, Chris. I'll try to take that advice.
No problem. I'm always your friend, Badly.
Yep. So he kind of just still sitting there looking at you guys expectantly like, I am honestly not lying when I tell you guys, you just don't want to be wrapped up in any of this. It's above your,
Right?
it's above your pay grade. I mean, you're not even getting paid. What advantage do you guys holding on to that thing? You can't even use it.
I'm just over here taking another shot, watching this.
Okay.
Zoltan's just he's kind of slumped down, just sitting, because he has no idea how to talk to this guy.
Poor Zoltan.
The nice thing is, I mean, I haven't tell probably I'm not interested in it. All I was interested in was one thing I told.
Yep. And so far, he's staying true to that.
The one thing Zoltan does not like about people, because he always assumes the better in people when he generally meets someone who is a terrible person who lies through their teeth.
I'll be honest, I don't think he's a terrible person. I think he's just an information agent stuck in a bad spot.
From what he's been telling you guys, he's genuinely trying to do a job.
You know what? I have a solution for all of this.
Yeah, well, I'm big.
Let's just destroy it.
No. It has immense value. If you, well, Actually, I don't 100% know if you can destroy it through what you guys know. But
Screw you.
no, I mean that's not like an insult to your guys' ability or anything. It's just that
I can slam things really hard.
they've survived fireballs and shit.
You know what? I'm gonna go through the road into a lake.
Okay, you can go ahead. I mean, honestly, why are you guys working so hard to deny me this? I mean, there's no
Because
reason.
you lied to me.
We've been lied to by you. We've been lied to by the leader of that group on the road. We've been lied to by other people. These guys were.
Everybody.
That's generally going to happen when you're getting wrapped up in shit like this. If you
So
don't
we-
want to be lied to anymore, give up the object.
To be fair, I haven't lied to you people since I met you.
Sneak, that's why you're my best friend.
Oh,
I will
know,
respond
I
back.
think that hurt.
I will respond back in Goblin, and that is what Fred Womble.
Hey,
Would you mind giving us a minute so we can discuss this among ourselves, please?
And not try to kill us this time?
Yeah, I mean, I can try that out. Give you guys the benefit of the doubt. I'll go bugger off into the other room or something. I'm gonna take these with me because I don't want you guys taking my shit. If that's okay.
no,
Get your shit.
leave those.
He's still gathering his shit. And he wanders out through the
Wait,
door.
before he does go, just one thing.
Right.
If you were to leave here empty-handed, who would be coming for us?
I am a grade 3 agent, which is the third most qualified. It would get escalated.
Third out of how many?
5. But it's the reverse order, so 1 would be the ones that directly report to the king.
Would they be better at sweet talk than you because you're bad at it?
Oh yeah. That hurts, Womble. I thought we had something going there.
The only thing we had going was lies.
Take what I can. Take what you want as truth. Take what you want as lies. It's end of the day. It doesn't really matter what affects me. I just need to get the job done. You know. But
You
yeah,
see, you never cared.
I might have. I might not have. I don't know if I could ever convince you either way. But
That's why I don't like you.
You're always keeping doors open just because you might want to go through them one day.
that's the life, right?
No, it isn't. You're right.
I have a question before. One last question before you go. What's your deadline?
My deadline. Get it. Pretty much. There's not really a rush on this. We just need to be in possession of it. It's one of those get it before they get it kind of things, you know?
Where will you take it?
Me? Back to the capital.
Where does it go
Which
after it gets to the
What
capital?
character? Which city is the capital?
Give me a moment.
You gotta go to the lore. The
Give me
deep
a
lore.
moment.
Shamir. Of course. So yeah, I'll be in the other room. If you guys have any more questions, just give me a knock, alright?
Thank you.
Will do.
All right.
Alright.
Well, wait.
Don't try to sneak away. I don't want to keep following you guys. I like you all, but I really don't want to keep you involved. So I'll be over there. And he closes the door and he heads out.
I'm gonna immediately turn to the group. And I'm like,
I don't want to die for this thing. What the fuck?
I don't
We should just give it to him and be done with it. I'm done with this shit.
Question.
I would like to add one thing. I am with Snurp, except he did promise us 10 platinum. I would like to at least get that much out of it as well.
Here's a question
sir?
for you guys.
What?
If we give it up, do you think that's the end of it, or are we still involved?
Let's find out.
I
Because
don't.
I have one other question for him. Snurk, go ahead and take it out. Is there a table in the room?
Yeah, there's a small little table with like what was the candle that you used earlier. It's like a little nightstand.
All right. Go ahead and just stick it on the table.
I'm gonna minor illusion it on the table
Snark.
for now.
For now? No?
Go ahead. Well, take it out of where it's currently hiding in case we have to use the spot again.
Okay, I take it out.
You can like leave it under the pillow for the moment.
Okay.
But
Just
you
in
saw the minor illusion on the table.
Yeah.
Like, just in case he has to like, grab it and run. He tries to grab it and run before we get whatever. Other thoughts? I don't care what happens with it.
No,
What if we went with him to deliver it?
I don't think he let us go with him.
No. And frankly, let's just give him the fucking thing so he can go away.
Wait, hold on. Let's backtrack here for a second. He's always talking about the bandits of this area. He might need an assist getting back.
I'm pretty sure he almost killed the 6 of us by himself.
Yeah.
I think he can handle some bandits.
I don't think he's gonna. You can always ask, but I don't think he's gonna need our help.
While this is going on, Padley, can I have...
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, can I just have Zoltan, like, look out the window to see if anyone's watching from outside?
Make a perception check.
Question, did Rhea miss any caltraps?
If she did, I'm willing to take the point of damage, but that is a non-natural 20.
Okay. As you peek out the window, there seems to be some guards coming in. There is a sergeant, it appears, currently fucking berating down a bunch of soldiers that are sitting out there, and he is walking along with a sword that's in its scabbard, but he is fucking whacking a soldier. He like whacks a soldier in the kneecap with it, full swing, after he talked back to him, and he is currently just yelling down this big crowd of soldiers that are all in like a shitty, sad, drunken parade line. And
I've seen those.
he's
Some discipline.
trying to, like, gather the group back to leave. As you kind of scan the crowd, there's some people rushing in. There's a couple of people dragging out their friends from the bar fight. You don't see anyone specifically looking up in your guys' window.
Well, at least we got no one else watching us this time.
I will
That's
take
not
a few
great.
more. At this point, I'm starting to feel it, so I will happily sit myself down and pull the dulcimer out of my pack.
The last question I wanted to ask him before we give this item to him is the treasure of Nahan. We were told from Vance that it needed to go to him or back to Stan. The original.
He said no one else gets the scroll.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
but you didn't.
He doesn't. Okay, so nobody knows we have the original. And nobody's going to know we have the original. Please keep in mind I am whispering.
Oh, I know, you guys are all stage.
So,
Okay.
I think what you're proposing is we give them the new one and we keep the old.
Thank you for playing the dulcimer.
I was about to say, to help you out, although admittedly it wasn't even to help you cut the conversation, I was just already a little bit cheery, and I don't care what's going on, so I'm just playing a happy little tune for myself.
Happy little trees.
Okay.
Okay.
Zoltan appreciates someone else playing music for a change.
So, yeah, I don't care. Let's just give it to him.
Get the platinum, though. I want that platinum.
That's 10 platinum.
Yep.
And he doesn't get the platinum until you... Or, he doesn't get the item until we get the platinum.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Yep.
Yeah, fine. We'll go with
Who
that.
wants to go get him?
I'll go.
I'll make sure that the minor illusions re-up right before he walks into the room.
And make sure the minor illusion is for the one he wants, not the one I'm holding.
It's a little hard to even show the difference in a minor illusion, but he's got an illusion up that looks like the object well enough.
Okay.
Alright, I go grab him.
Okay.
In the hall. Where did he go again?
He just went in the room across the way.
Alright, I go I just step in, but I'm keeping the doors open to the previous room and this room just in case he tries something funny.
Yep. You can see it immediately kind of peers over your shoulder. What's the wisdom save on that illusion?
15.
Okay.
All right,
Kind of peers over your shoulder.
I beckon him back to the room.
All right. You guys have he kind of follows back in. So you guys come to the right choice, I hope, right?
All right.
I did have,
Zoltan keeps staring out the window.
I have a question for you.
Sure. Shoot.
The Master Treasure of Nahan,
Okay.
is he loyal to Reichland or somewhere else?
He'd be loyal to Reichland. Or no, sorry. To
Dastra?
He'd be loyal to Dastra. I'd assume, unless you know something I don't.
Okay, just checking.
Thanks for the tip, though. So, what was the decision here? Are we...
You just gave him info.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
I'm just out of character. I'm telling Rhea. She just gave.
Well,
him.
I already gave him a bunch of info
Okay.
from the questions earlier.
Okay. All right.
Nahan is in Reichland, right?
No, Nahan is of the Kingdom of Dastra, which is the place that you guys were for a while.
Then I would have known that, so can I not have said that?
Yeah, you can retcon that. That's fine.
Thank you. I apologize.
That's what we're all like so confused over here. Like, why is she doing this?
Well,
Yeah,
because
I was a little confused
I
myself.
don't have a map. I don't have a map to look at to know what cities are in what country.
It's okay. So, yeah, you can retcon that and back up a bit.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So, decision. You guys are... not gonna lie, I like you bunch. I really hope you're making the right choice here.
All right. So, does he see the illusion on the table?
He does see it, but he seems weirdly uninterested in it.
Snurp doesn't want to die over this thing.
None of us want to die.
Doesn't want to be an enemy of the state.
It's also smart.
And we all do like platinum.
Oh, right. I offer you guys payment. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Payment up
None of
front.
us want to die for this stupid thing.
Oh, right. Give me 5 minutes, and I'll be right back. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Don't go anywhere, please.
Zoltan ain't moving.
He walks out the door, and he heads down the stairs.
Unlike some people I know.
Somebody keep watch.
I'm watching out the window. I have not stopped watching out the window.
Looking at you, watching out the window, he actually wanders off, and he heads to a building that's not too far away and goes into it for a bit.
And I'm gonna have another question for him whenever he comes back.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep watching the hallway.
Okay. A few people come by, like coming up to their room or they're bruised. At one point, the dad comes up, dragging, kind of helping his daughter walk up, to kind of put her to bed. They kind of give you a nod as they go by.
I nod and smile back.
They're very, very tired of this bullshit. But they go through and a little while later, you see him come back out of that building, and he walks back towards the entrance of the tavern. And he comes back upstairs.
Nobody's with him?
Nope, nobody's with him.
Nobody's with him.
He comes up, and he reaches into his pouch, and he plops 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 platinum onto the table.
Okay, and I'm
then
gonna
an extra one.
I'm gonna ask him. So I assume there's a superior you're gonna have to report to, correct?
Of course, yeah.
How much are you gonna have to tell them about us in particular?
Kind of looks amongst you guys. You guys are making the right choice. I don't gotta tell them shit.
Thank you.
Can I roll insight?
God, he's lied so many times. There's no reason for him to stop lying.
Oh yeah. That is a non-natural 20.
Good. As he kind of looks around the group, and he's looking at everybody, and he kind of stops for a second on Womble with a weird grin on his face. He seems weirdly genuine on this one instance. From what you can discern. Then he kind of looks at you guys with like a faint smile on his mouth. He's like, I got you guys 12 actually. And he plunks another one on the table because I know it's hard to split 10 amongst you guys. So hope that kind of eases some conscience here. And he holds out his hand.
That's very generous.
Just give it to him.
Snurp.
I go over to the pillow that I was hiding underneath and I toss it to him.
He kind of catches it, looks over, cracks the wood, pulls out the thing, turns it a little bit. All right. That's it. Thank you. Good to work with you guys. I could be out of your guys' life forever if you want, or, to be honest, if you're ever looking for work in the fine Empire of Reichland, just put some word out there, and I might be able to find you guys if you're ever looking for work.
Are we looking for Riker, or are we looking for your other name?
You guys can call me Riker. I use a few different ones, you know.
What's your actual name, not a pseudonym you go by?
He's not going to tell us. He's an intelligence. They never do.
I don't need to tell you guys. No offense. You can call me Riker, though. It's fine.
The Riker and intelligence.
Yeah. They'll get the joke, actually, if you spread the word around for Riker. I got that in a few different spots. Anyway, so, anything else? You guys good? I can't tell you how much I appreciate that we didn't have to finish this in an ugly manner.
Zoltan's happy to be alive, too.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm still watching outside while I'm saying this stuff, though. I am not taking any chances with these assholes.
It's all good. It's all good.
Maybe next time we bump into each other, it won't be blades drawn.
Yeah, that'll be fine. Just don't... I don't mean to sound like a dick. I'm just being honest here. Don't sneak up on me. Okay?
Fair enough.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I'll, actually kind of hope I see you guys around. You can take care. And he heads out the door.
Everybody added the 2 plat, yeah?
I haven't added it yet, but I am going to right now.
It's on the table. You guys all kind of like look at each other a few seconds, and then you just reach for the platinum.
Alright.
I don't like him that much as a person.
So,
but I'm happy to still have my neck attached to my body.
I hope we made the right choice.
yeah, we made the least painful choice. However,
It could bite us in the ass later on.
we have another destination, so we should probably get some rest and leave to go home-ish tomorrow. We need to go to the coast.
Xanar, you need to look at it from this perspective. If we hadn't done that, and we died, the decision would have been even worse. At least we're alive. If something goes wrong, we can make amends.
And at least it seems like we might have a potential contact or ally in the future. At the least.
So tomorrow we go back to...
Yeah, I'm fine with that. It's been a hell of a day. I think we should go sleep soon.
Yeah.
It's late.
Zoltan's gonna plop next to Sneed.
Oh, well, I mean, I'll amble back into the other room, but...
Well, I have to share the room with him anyway.
Oh, since there's only... I'm probably gonna go into the bottom room as well, since there's not too much...
I'm sharing a room with Snurp and Womble anyway, so it's fine.
Yep, it all works.
I am going to put the caltrops back, just to be on the safe side.
Fine.
Sorry. The door, too.
Well, Lizard Man, come to the next room.
Yes.
Which room are you want to be in?
Now put some caltrops at the entrance of the tavern.
Put it down the hallway.
On every step.
Put it on the steps. Make it Home Alone again.
I would like to put 2 paint cans on strings.
Have shotguns been invented yet? I think we could get away with something too.
Okay, now the million spiders.
Oh God.
Wait, no, we have a certified worm tamer. He can get the spiders.
Like tie a bucket full of shit.
So you guys may all mark down a long rest,
Thank God.
and I think we'll proceed tomorrow when you guys wake up, or next time.
Padley, I don't like that guy.
I know. I love him.
Zoltan hates them.
I'm
Every freaking word he says is like a lie.
I figured that out when we were first interrogating him. I'm like, oh,
Oh,
he's
no.
gonna be one of these assholes, isn't he?
Yeah, half of my questions were because I couldn't remember which country we were currently in,
Yeah, me too.
or which country we had come from. I didn't really.
Because we're in northern Reichland right now. I know that.
I will help
And
a
it-
little bit with that.
What I knew was Reichland's the military one, Hafan's the religious cults. We started out in the middle of them in the neutral country, and we had to go into Reichland to take Alan home. I didn't know how far into Reichland, but that's as far as I knew.
This is
Yeah.
what you guys know of your region so far, just from your travel. You guys are going to Bottom and Gomond.
Perfect. Thank you.
If you guys want a quick run through here, the only thing you guys know about a couple other towns is Barest is where you guys were, well, where the big incident happened.
Yeah.
That little question mark marker is the shortcut you guys took. Burmaket is the first town you guys started in. Nahan up at the top there is the city that you guys, I believe, are headed towards, correct?
Yes.
I have no idea what you guys are going to do. Fursbad was the city that was mentioned by that one old man that was raided. And Shahan was noted as the frontier place where the next front was going.
Yes, and I probably would have shared. I would have shared that information once we were alone as well about Shahan. What I overheard from the one soldier I talked to.
Right.
There's one thing that worries me.
What?
The guy kept shouting scrolls, and we only gave him one.
Well, I mean, I didn't know if he. Well,
He has no
I don't
idea. He
That
should
was-
have no idea. what-
He does not, because the way he reacted, he's like, "Okay, I got it. What we have must be multiples within them." Is what I took away from that.
No. I misspoke when I said scrolls.
Okay. Okay, that makes me feel better.
Okay.
So I was like, great, now he's just gonna come back and slit Zoltan's throat in the middle of the night again.
I mean, if you want to, for story elements, you can make it so Zoltan still thinks he says that.
No. Zoltan already can't trust him as far as he can throw him.
Yeah.
Which is not not that far currently.
Yeah, Zoltan has an 8 in strength. He can't throw shit.
I mean, the guy's wired. No, he's pretty average of build. All right, you guys have fun.
Yeah.
I will say yes, but it also just
Stressful.
I kind of wanted to bar fight, but
Oh, I wanted a bar fight too until I took 17 points of damage or 11 points of damage.
That was meant for all of you guys to be down there, and I wasn't anticipating just one or two going to deal with it.
I took 11 points of damage. I have 28 total hit points, guys. That's
I mean, if I hadn't said anything, it might have been different.
Oh god. Padley making my job difficult.
I mean, you got a 15 on the performance check, so like thought about it before they went after you, but then I rolled a 20 to see if they went above or below it, and they went above it.
Ugh. Last time I tried to provide music for a bar fight, oh, who am I kidding? Zoltan will do it again.
Do it with a pot on his head next time. You still people, by the way.
I'm surprised he stops trying to kill us.
Yeah, I'm actually quite happy that he left.
You guys rolled very well in.
Saved the day.
You guys rolled extremely well in non-confrontational methods.
That is the only thing Zoltan really excels at.
Well, Sneed did a freaking one hell of a number on him.
Sneed did pretty good, yeah. He gave him the fear of the boomer.
I don't have that much longer to go anyway.
Can we create a feat for that specifically?
Fear of the boomer.
Yeah.
just
Only table my character.
We can homebrew that, yeah.
But we also have to give him disadvantage on stealth because of it.
Well, yeah, because I'm not even stealthy. Someone gets in my way. Get out of my way!
And any technologically related to checks. Oh. All right, guys, that was fun. I'm gonna pop out. You guys have a good night.
All right, thanks for
You.
the game.
Night.